Madness with Carlos. He's listening to J Robin or J Smooth or
J-Rock.
J whatever, bro. He's he's listening to J Dilla. What up, bruh?
What's up, EM? How are you doing
Yeah, we
today,
got
bro?
EM Tech too, man.
Living the dream, as always.
Dude, we interrupted EM, bro. He was doing something.
Let's fight my demons, bro. Let's fight my demons.
He said he was fighting. He was
about to pour up another energy drink, bro.
No, dude. I'm off that.
Nah, bro. He was getting in between the cheeks, bro.
Oh, damn, son.
No, I wish. Good Lord.
Oh.
Damn, son.
Oh, damn.
What up, Kazi? Good to see you. Joe, appreciate you. Thanks for coming by tonight.
What's on the docket tonight, fellas?
What's on the
docket here? Okay, have we talked about the potential for T-Mobile to start building out C-band yet? Have we done that?
No,
I don't think
so. Okay, we'll do that.
Bro, you see this? You see what Kazi put, bro?
Ricky is under arrest. Ricky, always follow through with your probation officer.
Damn.
Always follow through, dog. Everybody knows rule number 1, bro. When you're locked up, they won't let you out. No.
Oh. Oh, man.
Oh, damn. What up, Austin? Jose, appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming through. Trex is here. Steven. Oh, come on, Ricky. You're already getting angry. Come on, Rick. Stay off my lawn. Ricky being the grumpy old man.
I don't know, Ricky. I heard that the probation officer is looking for you. Better go check in. So T-Mobile. Interesting.
I'm pulling up the map. I'm looking at where they have licenses and how much.
So what do you?
They got the 3700 in spots, and then they got quite a bit of 3450.
Did they?
Yeah.
They got some in. Let's see. They got the DoD in New York and LA. A lot in LA. And then they got the 3.7 in Chicago, Detroit, Twin Cities, Vegas. Big metros. Big metros, right. It looks like. Right. About 80 megahertz, 40 megahertz?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think they're in a rush. Why would they need to be?
Because they don't do small cells.
True.
These frequencies are power bands, so lots of power. If you got a decent grid, if you got a 2-mile grid, it's going to make a difference.
Honestly, Sneed, if they do it, I think they're going to do it as inter-cell aggregation, bro. And
like every other site?
Every 3 sites or whatever, just to get started.
No. I'd rather not be on it. I mean, you remember N71 when they were first doing it, how bad it was?
Yeah.
It'd be one site would have N71 and they'd dual connect it for like 3 sites. Dude, Ricky would love that. Yeah.
I mean, the bigger elephant in the room is the fact that most of their sites don't even have adequate backhaul for the spectrum they do have on air. So, like, what's the point of putting more spectrum up if you can't feed it? Like,
well, that's the thing. I mean, they still have to do backhaul. If a site's got 140 plus megahertz of N41, and then you're going to add an additional, I don't know, 80 megahertz of N77. You're gonna give it a 1 gig circuit? Nah, come on, man.
But you got to think about it. Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
90% of us, with the exception of some people down in Florida and Atlanta, are seeing capped out 1 gig backhaul on almost every single site. With
all the sites in Cleveland are 1 gig.
Exactly.
Every single one. I've never found over a gig. I've never seen over 750 meg.
Yeah.
Ever. So even on a millimeter wave site.
What's the
Seriously.
point? What's the point of? I understand that they have the spectrum there because they clearly need the capacity, but if you're not going to feed it with a 10 gig circuit, or at least on a ring of sites that are on 10 plus gig backhaul, there's no point. There's no
Well,
point.
another thing too is it doesn't have to be 10 gig. It can at least be a 5 gig circuit. You know, that'll
Yeah,
be
but the 10
suffice
gig
to
is
get
like,
us going.
but the 10 gig is the spot for like the cost. You get the most bang for your buck. 5 gig, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
If you strike the right deals need, you can literally get a 5 gig circuit. If you let's say if you did let's say the whole CLE, if they struck the deal, let's say Spectrum is the person they use, they could strike a deal, bro, where they could get it for like under 1,000, under 1,000 a
cheap,
circuit.
cheap.
Yeah, for 5 gig versus
Mm.
paying, like 4 or 5,000 for a 10 gig, let's say. Or I'm just throwing like
Yeah,
wild
but
numbers,
you
but of
do
course
know that it's going to perform better on a 10 gig. If you got 250 megahertz of midband.
250 megahertz of spectrum, you'll cap out at 2 point something gigs anyways, bro. So it don't matter. 5 gig circuit will be plenty.
You think so?
You can
Yeah.
Yeah.
push well over 2.5 gig on 160 megahertz with beamforming. It's doable. I mean, think about it. N77 60 megahertz theoretical is about like real world experience about 900 some odd megabits per second on just 60 megahertz. So you can push a lot of bandwidth out of that mid-band spectrum. They're going to need 10 gig circuits minimum if they're going to deploy that.
Another thing too, Sneed, is regardless, even if we have these speeds, bro, even like on millimeter wave right now, what do we have that can what website or what task that you can do that can take advantage of those speeds right now when we don't even have like these sites or anything that have the dedicated servers or the servers that can handle that type of connectivity. You feel me? Like, look at uploading on YouTube, bro. With 150 upload, you can upload just as fast as you had a 1 gig that upload.
Yeah,
So
facts.
what's the point of having
It
all
would
this
be the home
speed?
internet. It would be serving the additional uses, Hey, we got our first super chat
Exactly.
of the night. Nice, dude. Thanks, Franco. Showing some love. Always enjoy the content. We'll always support the channel. Emailed me, got the 800 by 200 up. That's pretty damn impressive. 200 up. N41 SA on Google Fi. Same result was achieved with Mint Mobile as well. Nice, dude. And this is one of the things that I've been telling people. This is what I've been telling people about the Mint Mobiles, man. We got a partner link in the description. If you guys want to get a good deal on wireless service, save money, and help out the channel, our partner link is in the description for Mint Mobile, and also partner link for our Buy Me a Coffee. If you guys want to support me there, I love coffee. Big shout out to Carlos pushing me on the Buy Me a Coffee. Dude, I drink like 8 cups a day. So if you guys want to support the SMT and keep him caffeinated and making content, then buy me a coffee. Link in the description.
Nope, keep them cracked out on caffeine.
Just making content all day and night, bro. Not even sleeping, dog.
Oh, damn.
Hell with that stuff. Sleep is for the weak.
You sleep when you die, bro. You're good
I don't
enough
even
when
eat food, bro. I just drink coffee and make content. What you know about that, dog?
That's dedication, bro.
Yeah, straight
Dedication.
up. Straight up. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this plays out, man. I'm a little worried because I see their capex dipping. N41 still needs a little bit to go just to scale it national. The backhaul worries me a little bit in a lot of places. I mean, their network's not congested here. It's fast. But I've never connected to a site, doing more than 750 off peak. Most of the time, like, it's like 250 to 750. So I'm cool with it. It's not a problem. But I always thought, like, if their home internet starts to scale, like, a 10 gig circuit becomes mandatory,
100%.
Yeah, dude, Joe, coffee, absolutely tremendous. Totally agree. Love coffee. Adela, do y'all prefer AT&T over T-Mobile, Verizon? In Ohio, I'd say AT&T is a really good pick. They got a really modern network here. It's really fast. I think their deals on their like service plans are pretty good. You get a decent value. I also think they have really good phone deals. When you go to upgrade and stuff like that, you're going to be on with them for like 36 months, but they'll give you a brand new iPhone on like a pretty much anything trade in. So with that respect, I think it's a great deal and you get a good network. I don't know what cities, you work in, travel to. I don't know what state you're in, but AT&T's got a pretty modern network and they're pretty good. So
And
a lot of people like it. It's been good for them. If we could speak candidly about the whole like FirstNet build, man, it's a game changer for them because they were not as big a network as Verizon. Now basically they have pretty much the same amount of square mileage or more, according to FirstNet. But I don't know.
AT&T stays my primary, bro.
It's pretty good where you're at, right?
Yep. Especially in the more rural parts that received a lot of love from the FirstNet build out.
So what would we say? Like East Coast, Midwest, AT&T is really good.
Saying the plains too.
Yeah, plains. Out west, like AT&T is not really up to Verizon's level with coverage. Is that how it goes, Los?
Yeah, bro. I mean, even I've gotten to Midwest, depending what part of the Midwest. If you go middle, upper, north, Midwest, I would say Verizon. Lower Midwest, AT&T.
Pete told me that AT&T is straight up trash in Colorado.
100. Well, in eastern Colorado, it's good, but in western
it goes to
Colorado,
show you how regional these networks can be, man. Wow, you got to like straight up like split the state in half.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Colorado's like a half point.
If you don't care about.
Oh, Austin snuck in here. What's up, Austin?
Oh yeah, I snuck in. I'm a sneaky fox. Because Mint Mobile, the sponsor, but besides that, AT&T, it's the same way in North Florida. If you're over in Jacksonville area, it's really good. If you're elsewhere, it can be iffy at times, depending on where you are.
Anybody can speak to Illinois, Tennessee. For
Illinois,
AT&T?
Illinois is a toss-up, dude. Chicago metro area, every carrier is going to be phenomenal. I think Verizon's definitely the best in that area, just because they tend to pay a lot of attention to the Chicago market.
Yeah.
When you get towards like southwestern or northwestern Illinois, like Rockford, and you go further west towards Iowa, I'd say it's AT&T all day. But
in Tennessee, I would just honestly a lot. I got a friend that's in Tennessee, and he switched from AT&T to Verizon. I know for sure, like Tennessee is like mainly Verizon.
Yes, it's Verizon country, Los.
I'm getting a lot of heat for saying AT&T was good in the plains. I can see it in the chat. I will say my experience, and I'm going to be full disclosure. I took a road trip to Colorado, right through I-80 and then I-70 on the way back. AT&T was the best along the interstate by far, but I did not stick around because, quite frankly, there's not much there to stick around and pay attention to. So, take my word with a grain of salt.
Yep. Hopefully that helps. We try to pull together everybody's experiences and, share that with people to try to help. Yes, sir. And as for the buy me a coffee, I think it works. I mean, I see somebody bought me a coffee recently. Tony, Jose.
How's that buying a coffee? How's that buying a coffee coming along, Sneed?
Oh, dude, I love coffee. I'm so happy that people want to support me and buy me coffee, man.
Dude, I'm gonna need a lot of coffee because it sounds like I'm gonna have to do more legal nonsense. So it's.
Oh damn.
Oh dang, bro. Ryan Vandy, AT&T is phenomenal in the UP. It by far outshines the other two. It's they've paid a lot of attention there, and it's paid off.
And make sure today during the show, if you guys see RFK Tech USA in the live chat, ask him how the C-band is performing in the Keys. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to explain.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
let that one burn. Yeah.
Hey, maybe I'll be in the Keys this summer, and I'll let you know, Sneed, how the C-band's running down there. I'm probably gonna be in Fort Lauderdale, so I might use T-Mobile to actually stream to the tech channel, and might find some Verizon mmWave and see if T-Mobile can hold up a stream in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh snap, Kazi, bro! We need RFK's location
Hey, listen,
to arrest him.
make sure you do it on a Sunday. Let us pray. Everybody will pray for you, dog.
No, you do it on,
come on, I can do it on a Wednesday
Saturday.
evening.
Do it on the day of the Sabbath.
Oh, on the day of the Sabbath. I could also do it on a Wednesday because churches like to hold services on a Wednesday, so you could be just extra religious and want to pray in the middle of the week.
Yeah. You guys ready for this next one?
Hit it.
All right, man. Earlier this week, I did the Root Metrics Awards. The what was it? Half 2 2022, and AT&T, man. They won a lot of states. They won a lot of metros. They have become a very uniformly capacitive network. So they're starting to beat Verizon out for more and more markets. They continue to dominate on the state level. The median downlink speeds are picking up due to C-band N77, Ricky. And, like the network is good. A lot of people are starting to enjoy it and see it. Yeah. T-Mobile is still the fastest and like by a lot. But they have like calling issues still, dude. The hell? I was looking at the report. Verizon's at 95 point something. AT&T's at 96 for calling, and then T-Mobile's like 83.
That surprise you?
But how? It's 2023, dog. What the hell? This is calling. We've been doing it for 50 years.
It just doesn't surprise me, bro. I refuse to use my T-Mobile line for calling because I just know how crappy it is.
My Buy Me a Coffee is broken. No. What happened?
Well, I mean, I think that stems from there's still, and I'm going to catch a lot of heat for this. There's still a lot of places where the T-Mobile network is just absolute garbage. 5 megahertz of band 71 LTE, even N71 only on cell sites in their rural coverage and their rural calling, and even their in-city calling is not good because they just I don't know what they're doing, but their network is not built the same. It's not on the same level as Verizon or AT&T still.
It's just like what EM Tech is saying. When I'm working on this project, getting a new AC installed into the HQ here next week, I call our AC guys via my Verizon line. I don't even use T-Mobile. The only time I use T-Mobile is for my mom, and it's mainly I use that number for FaceTiming my family. Otherwise, I don't make phone calls. Either it doesn't ring until I hear them answer, and then I know based on the iPhone showing up the number pad, or I go to voicemail and the voicemail starts talking. It's just like the quality into the network is like I've been with T-Mobile since 2018. I'm gonna get heat from this, but ever since the Sprint merger has been completed in the last 3 months or so, it went to the trash. It sucks.
Now we gotta keep, and I'm saying this only for a certain individual that we all know that really likes T-Mobile.
Oh no.
they still are working on integrating a large portion of the Sprint network. So like they still get a slight pass for me in certain areas.
Which that's
But
understandable.
But calling is just a baseline. Like that's a baseline. I don't understand why they can't get it right.
And
Like they were
Ian,
the first to Volt. They were the first to Volti. First to Volti. They're going
Who
to be
was
the
first
first
of
to
all, T?
voice of T-Mobile. You know, they're the first to voice over NR allegedly, but they can't get their calling right, dude. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
ever since this voiceover NR, it's really messed up. It's gone as far on my side when I call people that are on Verizon that even when I'm doing Wi-Fi calling, it's now broken.
I don't know.
It's unbelievable. I looked at the score. I don't think anybody should be under a 95 for calling in 2023. You know what I mean?
Now, were these in metro areas, Sneed? Because I'm not fully looking at it, but were these in
125
metros or
markets. Yeah, the
yeah,
top 125 metros.
yeah?
Oh, so
See,
this
I
isn't
could
even accounting rural.
this
Oh,
is not even accounting
what happens?
rural.
Yeah, what happens to the calling metrics? What happens to the data metrics once you leave the top 125 and you get to the bottom 125?
That's what I want to
Yeah,
see.
I want to see like out where I live. I can
Yeah, but
guarantee
what do
it's
you
going to
guys
transfer to
expect to happen?
75.
But what do you
I,
expect to happen? I still expect Verizon to come out on top and AT&T to be better too. You know, I look at tower grids and I look at who's had a larger network for a longer amount of time. Like I know that there's Verizon sites that are band 13 only in 66, but those sites will still do calling even if they are a little slower. The data sessions will still run. You know, people want to take speed tests from the basement when they're 4 miles away from a tower site and talk about how crappy Verizon's band 13 is. Like, well, what did you expect? Like, what carrier is going to work from 4 miles away in your basement?
Yeah,
True.
I mean, it's one of those things that I think a lot of, especially these reporting firms, whether it's Ookla or even RootMetrics, and I'm a firm believer that RootMetrics is the most accurate out of the bunch.
What's comprehensive is what it is.
Exactly, but
Like
they
you
don't.
look at their categories, EM.
Yeah, and they're the only firm that does this type of testing that gives you a breakdown and has different categories for you to view and analyze for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get in rural, the network experience is completely different. It's completely different, and it's fair. It is a fair topic of discussion. I don't care if you don't leave the city. I don't care if T-Mobile works great in the city that you never leave. But from a holistic point of view, you got to take that into account when you're talking about the overall performance of the networks. It's great if it works for you where you're at in your little city where you don't leave. But it's not fair for you to pass judgment on people who live and constantly roam between the city and rural, or people who live in rural, or people who live in the suburbs, because their experience is going to be completely different. And a lot of people don't take that into account, including companies like Ookla. It's it's just hard to trust the results of these these firms, but I think RootMetrics does a good job of trying to balance it.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm gonna get on a tangent because I can't seem to win with some people.
I mean, those are valid points, man.
Verizon still keeps winning here.
I think AT&T won here.
Yeah,
AT&T
they won. They won a lot.
AT&T only won first half of 2021 here. That's it.
They did really good in Ohio. They performed well in Cleveland. I mean, there's no bad carrier in Cleveland. RootMetrics doesn't think so. Ookla doesn't think so. I agree. I don't really see too much bad. I mean, you could have whoever you want in most metros, you know, just based on what you were willing to pay and what they give you. I don't know. I see. What did they say about the RootMetrics here? They're saying Verizon landed the most individual awards. T-Mobile speeds can't be beat. 125 markets tested. T-Mobile had the highest 5G availability in 101 of them. best 5G download speeds in 68 of them. Most reliable 5G in just 19 markets. Verizon dominates the reliability category in 95 markets. So Verizon continues to be the reliable carrier. AT&T a very uniform state winner. T-Mobile really fast. The 5G experience kind of deal. You know, it's the usual, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. Anything else? Verizon took home the most individual awards, 747 awards out of 875. That's 85% of the metro level awards to Verizon.
Wow.
Yeah. AT&T won the most national and state levels, 259 out of 350 state awards. 6 out of 7 on the national level, including a speed award. They took consistency. Yeah. See, it's the smaller things that T-Mobile still doesn't do. I just don't. They just don't address it. You know, they're fast. You know, it's a proxy of capacity. You know, they're fast.
Well, eventually they won't be able to run on that MO. Eventually that'll catch up to them. Because, I mean, what happens, and this is a hypothetical I want to pose to all of you. What happens when AT&T and Verizon build out their mid-band networks just as much, if not more, than T-Mobile?
The speed thing, I was saying that by the end of this year, the speed discrepancy between T-Mobile and the other carriers, it all becomes kind of like gray. It's going to be hard to distinguish them based on speed. But that still doesn't address T-Mobile's weakness, which is reliability. So meanwhile, the carriers are AT&T and Verizon are addressing their capacity issues. T-Mobile's not addressing their quality and calling, like, ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, who cares anyways? Like, if your speed test is 450 or 750, or who cares if the median download speed on your speed test is 150 or 200? I don't think that's the issue. The issue is, can I always get 150, or am I sometimes going to get 250 and 10? You know, or is my video going to buffer even though my speed test is 150?
That's the the concept that you'll never get through to some people, is that it's about consistency. It's not about how fast you can sprint,
You
about
know,
how long you can run.
when I run a speed test on my own personal time, my own device, it's only when the phone feels sluggish. Like, I don't just decide to test like a speed connection unless something feels slow or wrong. You know, I know my home tower site. I know my work tower site. I don't need to keep testing it. You know what I mean? So like I don't care what the speed test is per se, but I'll look if something feels weird and wonky. And then usually what ends up
Yep.
happening is I do the speed test and then it shows like the latency is like 100 millisecond or the jitter is like 30, and I'm like, wait, this is weird. You know, something's wrong. Or, you know, maybe the tower's down and I'm connecting to a neighboring cell. You know, like stuff like that happens. But that's the only time I do it on my own. I really don't care about the speed. You know what I mean?
Hey, Sneak, we addressed a super chat from Mr. Green
Oh,
9227.
Green. What up,
We
bruh?
appreciate you. Says, what's your guys' thought on the new OnePlus 11? Do you know if it'll support DoD on AT&T carrier aggregate with the 3.7? Honestly,
Doubt it.
bro,
Thanks for the super
Doubt it.
chat, Green. Thoughts on the OnePlus 11? That's
I doubt it.
is that officially North American? Like, it's going to work on the carriers here?
Yes,
Okay.
but the
So
thing
will
is
carriers put them in their stores?
no, AT&T does not like OnePlus.
Oh
The only
no. That
the
means no
OnePlus
band
phones.
14 or DoD.
No, unfortunately.
Well, here's the
Ah.
thing. The last time, and this is going back probably a year and a half, 2 years. I had a OnePlus 9 Pro. Phenomenal phone. Absolutely loved it. was limited to LTE only, so no 5G support, and was limited to 3 carrier ag on LTE. So it's basically a neutered experience across the board. But so if you use AT&T as a primary, stay away from OnePlus, like in its entirety, please.
Yep. Fortunately, I mean, if you have it on Verizon or T-Mobile, you're golden. It works even with the millimeter wave. It's golden.
It's unfortunate because those phones, at least they used to be really, really good. Like my OnePlus 9 Pro, I think to date is probably one of my favorite phones aside from my Pixel 7 Pro. But you can't use it on AT&T, like period. It's just not worth it.
Bro, the OnePlus 10 Pro just got the Android 13 with the new Oxygen update, bro, and it's such a good experience, bro. So buttery smooth. It's so pixel buttery smooth, but with just a little hint of spice on it, you know?
Mm.
It's perfect.
Although they do list on now this is there's an asterisk on here on OnePlus's website. It does list N2, 530, 66, and N77 for AT&T. However, it says at the bottom, even if a device supports some or all of the required frequencies for this carrier, it will not be able to connect unless the device is approved for this network.
Oh, damn.
So
they won't whitelist it.
Yeah,
AT&T will.
And no band 14. So hard pass.
You know what's the good thing, Sneed, about Verizon, where I can give them credit? T-Mobile, we know it's good on phones, period. Like, as long as it has the band, it'll work. But the good thing I like about Verizon too, bro, is that literally if the phone is not supported, all you got to do is talk to Tech 2 support. Hey, I got this phone. They're going to ask you, okay, what brand is it? Blah, blah, blah. IMEI, what color, what gigabyte size. In less than 2 minutes, bro, it'll be whitelisted. Doesn't matter what it is, even if it only works with 3 bands out of all the bands.
Yeah, that's the worst part about the AT&T side is whitelisting and phones and things of that nature. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
It's kind of sad too, because they used to be one of the best when it came to just popping a SIM card in any phone. You could almost guarantee it would work in some capacity on AT&T. Now
it changed around the 5G era, didn't it?
I think
and
it
the
was
shutdown of the
FirstNet.
3G and stuff.
It was LTE more.
Yeah, I think it had a lot to do with their contractual agreements with the government. You know, not allowing certain manufacturers or having the manufacturers having to adhere to
the
like
whole
a spec list.
ZTE, Huawei, all of that stuff.
Yeah, it probably just scared them to the point where they were like, you know what? Unless it's like a a well-known manufacturer that we sell in our stores, I get it out of here. So I don't know.
Hey, can I ask y'all something?
What up, B?
Do y'all think Eugene's gonna treat Sprint customers worse than Randall did the old unlimited customers on AT&T?
Damn, son. I thought we were done with the ghost of Randall, bro. Yeah, he's gonna run him drag him through the mud, man. Yeah, they're gonna get treated pretty poorly in this whole ordeal.
I honestly think they're gonna push them away through their old plans, like John Ledger did with old plans, and basically move them onto what's similar to a current plan. And it's mind-boggling that they actually got rid of Amazon Prime, which is actually the cheaper subscription than the title subscription. Because the title subscription actually costs $20 a month if you're on that $90 plan.
Bro, there's a lot of value in that one plan. What is it called? Unlimited Premium?
Unlimited Premium. They even upped the hotspot up to 120 gigs.
They did everything in their power to try to give everybody the most on that plan. And it was the GOAT plan, but it was just on a terrible network. a terrible nationwide network. I know that there's markets where it was good. Don't at me, Carlos. But what can I say, bro? They didn't have VoLTE nationwide in 2018. That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
That just to think about that, Los, like we're talking about something that Verizon had in the start of the decade. It's nuts.
Hey man, Sprint was the goat here. VoLTE or no VoLTE, they were the best.
They were pretty good in Texas. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you
Is that
had
why
an
Maverick
access
wasn't giving it up, bro?
Huh?
Is that why Maverick wasn't giving it up?
Dude, I have the Sprint Unlimited Plus plan, and I still haven't given it up.
You refuse, huh?
Yep, but sooner or later we're gonna be migrated over to the long plans.
Well, damn.
Right, Los?
Unfortunately, yeah, I still got my Sprint plan.
Yep. For Amelia. But yeah, that's what I think that they're actually going to end up doing in the long run. I feel that they're either going to do that or they're just going to make the Sprint plans more expensive to a point where they want you on a T-Mobile Magenta plan.
Well, they can take value away and make you have to pay for stuff. And actually, what they really want you to do is they want you to cost them less. They don't want to like change your billing, but like they took away the Amazon Prime. And we're hearing that the next thing is going to be Hulu, and they're going to just do Netflix on us. And I don't know. There's a lot of things that we might hear between now and when these things happen, but it makes sense. That plan was loaded with value that makes the profit on that plan limited. And that's like T-Mobile's worst thing. Profitability. Their margins suck. They don't generate the revenue because they don't have the margins on their side. Freaking AT&T's ARPU is through the roof, Verizon's through the roof, and T-Mobile can't enjoy that same ARPU. They're just cheap.
I mean, look at AT&T and old school. AT&T and Verizon on their old plans, they raised the pricing just to get the current customers onto the newer plans. And some of
but
those
did you see
people
what they
still,
did, B? When they raised the pricing, you saw what happened to the bottom line. Revenues went up.
Yep.
They literally went to the shareholders and said, "Hey, we increased revenues." And they did it without churn really spiking all that much. AT&T's was a small little, hitch throughout the year, and even Verizon, which, had a spike in churn for a couple quarters, they ended up stabilizing. Whoever was going to leave left, and then the rest of it was all margins. Good profits. T-Mobile can't do that. They simply cannot, I think they will do it after the 3-year anniversary, but
yeah.
How are they going to look? You think Eugene is going to take some heat?
I wouldn't be surprised if also T-Mobile starts to end up closing a lot of stores down the next couple of years and heavily promote eSIM. Because, right now you can literally do a 90-day trial over and over and over, and they don't care.
It's crazy.
Literally a free line without a social.
What are you saying, Liam?
It's the way of the future. That's what all this is going to end up turning into is no stores, no representatives, no people. You go to their website, you scan a QR code, boom, you got your service. Goodbye. Pay us money.
Literally, it's going to be all self-checkout like when we go to Walmart or Target.
Hey, Ricky was telling me that the Buy Me a Coffee link wasn't working. Can someone just check that for me, please? See if it takes you to the page.
It takes me.
Takes me to the page.
Okay. I know Ricky, you probably bought me a coffee already, so I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. It wasn't literally me trying to get you to buy me more. Just double check to see if it works for future reference. Because I don't know, it looks like it works on my side. I checked everything and it seems to be fine. It wasn't working for you? Huh.
See,
Wonder what happened there.
T-Mobile's focusing on national retail. They can outsource service to third-party vendors and have them poaching against the other carriers. I mean, that's true. That's a good point. They're making that huge presence in Costco. I know they've always been. I mean, Sprint had a huge partnership with Best Buy. I'm sure that they've probably taken over that relationship. I mean, Best Buy was buddy with Sprint for a long time back when I worked there.
Yeah, they got that relationship goes back far away.
Oh, they did everything together.
So that's a good move. National retail is a very strong. It's a very important part of the sales.
Well, you know what T-Mobile's problem was the fact that they were the only one not there.
Yep.
You know, the Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint were all well-known brands within national retailers, and T-Mobile was absent. And I hear that this goes back to a John Leisure thing. He didn't want to pay them.
Correct. There was a huge thing because back in what was it, like early 2010s, T-Mobile did a brief pilot at Best Buy, and T-Mobile wasn't paying Best Buy for their bounties on all their sales. So Best Buy was like, "Screw you, we're just gonna sell the other three because they pay us on time." And that relationship that T-Mobile had with national retail partners was always very hit and miss. Like even at Costco, I had a friend who used to manage one of those like Costco kiosks before they died out, and T-Mobile was like a ship only option through Costco. Like who's gonna go to a Costco, sign up for T-Mobile service, and then have their phone shipped to them, bro?
Pick
like,
up. Yeah.
Come on, man. That's just not even a good. It's not even a good experience for the customer. You might as well just save your dollars, go somewhere else. But I mean, if they can capitalize where Verizon and AT&T have opted to pull out of national retail, it'll be big. It'll be big for them.
Hey, you might want to check your Stripe.
Who, me?
Yep. I tried, and it is giving me the same error in the bottom. It says no such payment method, PM-1, and a code.
Zero cool. Elaborate for me, bro. What do you mean it's a joke?
It says it's linked. The Buy Me a Coffee is linked to the Stripe. It shows. I don't know.
Have
you ever had a problem with Stripe or any of this, Los?
No. Log into Stripe itself.
I am.
And it's good. Everything's good there. You know, it doesn't have nothing saying they need you to do something else.
Now that I do agree with you, Zero Cool. I don't think the Costco partnership is going to be profitable because after talking with some of my confidants that work in T-Mobile corporate stores, it sounds like they're literally paying customers money to sign up for service there. So it may not be profitable, but it gets. I think T-Mobile is willing to take the hit financially to get the name out there, and I think it's going to work. But I don't think I don't think long term it'll be super successful. But buy me coffees. Oh snap! Can I buy some scallops through this link, dude?
Oh damn! How does this work, Los? I don't see any problem. Like, God, man, is Stripe normally troubling like this? I don't see anything on the Stripe side. I got the account. I got it linked with the Buy Me a Coffee.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going through mine to see how it works. To see, make sure. We'll talk behind the scenes after this.
All right, let's do this next one. This one might piss some people off, actually. Maybe. Thanks, Jose. Appreciate the super chat, brah. The more coffee Sneed drinks, the more real he gets. That might be true, dog. I get a little snippy, man, if I don't get my caffeine. Sneed don't use Stripe. I would switch to other payment method. Oh, snap. What the hell should I use?
Well, it only works with Stripe, so.
Can't win, bro. Let's see here. Okay, so this one. All right, Ericsson is talking about, I know this is crazy talk, but they're talking about speed tiers and price tiers for 5G access.
This is what I was talking about, network slicing.
Yeah, so they're talking about like edge computing, 5G private wireless networks, and all those things. Obviously, that's always like enterprise industry conversations. But they're talking about doing this whole like speed tier as being an opportunity for revenue growth. So Ericsson wants that obviously because that means OEMs are going to be more prone to adopt their firmware solutions, software solutions, radio gear, all of that stuff, and private networks because they can monetize and those types of things. But they're talking about incremental pricing models being key for service providers, driving long-term revenue growth for providers. All right, so I'll present this to you guys, your customers, content creators. You use plans, you use services. Is there a world where tiered pricing for 5G interests you or you think it has a place? And big shout out to Rubes for the super chat. Said great content, amigos. Only carrier left at my local Costco is AT&T. Here's some dinero for that coffee. Thanks, man.
Oh, dang.
That cafe, brah. Yeah, man. Are you into this? Is there a world where you guys are cool with tiered pricing for 5G, or do we continue to look at the old-fashioned model of unlimited? I'll pay a flat rate, and I'm good with that.
It's the reason why they're gonna have to do is through speed tiers, bro. Because eventually there ain't gonna be enough spectrum. If you let everybody just have the whole, it's like basically it's like a baby calf, drinking the nip, keep drinking, you keep taking the tab, bro. Eventually the rest won't be able to drink, right?
Yeah.
Because you got the one hogging the nip. So same way, bro. With the spectrum, there's not enough spectrum. Period. So if you sit here and let everybody have the free ride and everything a free ride, eventually we're gonna go back to square one.
Yo, Los, what do you think if T-Mobile gave each customer 100 free speed tests a month, and every speed test after that is $1 a speed test?
That'd be awesome.
Oh, man. Los, how hard are speed tests on the network?
Bro, so we tested this when the guys are here. Literally, bro. So okay, so the T-Mobile Home Internet's a second-class citizen.
Yeah.
You literally it took 3 phones to nuke the T-Mobile Home Internet to less than a meg. Yeah. So that's how tough it is.
All right, EM Tech, I ask you, bro, you're next. Speed testing. You get 100 free speed tests if you're a T-Mobile customer, and then after that, it's $1 a speed test. What do you think?
I mean, that's one way to make money. Honestly, though, I do think that that's something that they should look at, because these people who just spam their speed tests are hurting the experience for everyone else in that area when they're running those speed tests over and over and over and over again. So, you know what? Make it $2. Make it $2 a speed test after.
Oh, damn, son.
And limit it to 50.
Whew.
Well, they got to start making profit somehow.
Yeah.
You look at their profit margins, and they're like an eighth of what the other two are pulling in. Like, we got to do something, bro. I'm telling you, Sweaty Armpits needs to start racking up the charges.
And y'all saying that I'm tough on T-Mobile, you should look at EM Tech.
Yeah, he's sticking it to him tonight, bro. Yep, big rubes with another one, man. Carlos, you coming to Arizona for the Super Bowl?
I don't know, man. It's gonna have to be a surprise, right?
We get a random live stream at 3:00 p.m. on Sunday. Carlos is over there. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Thanks, Big Rube. Appreciate you, man.
Maybe.
What if there was a plan that blacklisted Ookla speed test app? And you would pay literally like 15% less for that plan. It's called the no speed testing plan. Not allowed to run a speed test.
I would go for that plan. Because I don't care about the speed test.
Right.
I'll say what Carlos says. Speed test doesn't fully matter.
It does. It's just a baseline. That's all.
Yeah, like, but it's a baseline of available capacity. It's not a baseline of quality.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I try saying too. We all try saying that. All of us in this channel.
Sneed, I tried to upload a tech video on Tuesday when I was out at my job and everything. Verizon was getting 15 up on speed test. I was only getting 2.5 megabits uploading to YouTube.
Like the actual uploading?
Upload speed, yeah.
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 So like 1/6 of what the speed test said?
Exactly. That's why my tech video was...
What plan?
On the Verizon side, it was a Los mobile line. It was a Los red line.
Those are what, Los? The new QCI 7?
That's it's a frontline enterprise.
You can't beat it. Is there a better plan?
No.
So we can't say he was being plan. So we can't say he was being deprived. That's crazy. So it took you what like 1080p video, 4K, what was it?
It was 4K, 60 FPS. The video was 0.3 gigs.
What did it take, like 30 minutes?
It said YouTube said it would at one point it would take up to 60 hours.
60 hours.
Yeah, YouTube, because it would go up to 2.5 megabits, and then at its worst, it would throttle all the way down to 200K a second.
And you did a speed test right before, and it was saying 15 megs?
It was doing 15 megs when I got the 2.5 megabits for the actual video file uploaded to YouTube. And then I turned around when it was doing the 200 kilobits. I did a speed test then, and I was getting 2 megabits.
That is
something
weird.
was up with our networks. Yeah, I was I'm going to test it again.
So doing a speed test while you're uploading at the same time, it is going to nuke the speed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I stopped the upload and then did the speed test and then continued the actual upload process. Because I was diagnosing why when I first started the upload it said 60 seconds, or 60 hours, and then when I got close to the tower, it was still saying 3 hours. It was going to take 3 hours to upload that video, and it was sitting there for 2.5 hours and only got 15% of the way done. It was nuts.
Strange things do happen from time to time. I'd be concerned if that continued to happen.
I'm gonna do it again.
Give me death.
What, EM Tech?
Said give me fiber or give me death.
Give you fiber or give you death. I wish I would have fiber. I'm not gonna lie. So at the end of the day, I went home after being out. My DOCSIS saved the upload.
What do you get, about 20 on your plan?
25. 25 megabits upload, 600 down.
Dennis saved the day, Wes.
It's sad. I was hoping for Verizon not to fail me.
Los is at the casino. Who is that?
Oh snap!
Can't tell. Yeah, Krispy Kreme, bro? Or what's going on?
You already know, baby. It's hot and fresh right now. You
Oh,
already know.
hell yeah.
You gotta get some hot and fresh with some
Oh
milk,
come on,
baby.
come on, Los! You got to do that to me, man.
They're coming. They're coming hot right off the press, baby. With that milk.
Damn.
I got a hot take.
Krispy Kreme.
Overrated.
Yeah, it is overrated.
So is Dunkin' Donuts.
No, Dunkin' Donuts is trash. No, Dunkin' Donuts is trash. That is not
Damn,
overrated.
he just got to strip. You got your coffee.
Yeah, coffee at Dunkin' is fine. The donuts, I don't know what happened at that place in the last 10 years, but their donuts ain't shit, bro. That's real.
Yeah, they turned into the McDonald's of like breakfast places. It's fucking nasty.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, dude. I used to get a croissant sandwich from there, bro.
Oh,
it'd be egg and cheese, bro. It was a banger back in the day, dog. Used to get them tater tot joints, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, dude. I used to go there all the time back when I was in high school, and now I went there a couple weeks ago, and they got like, you know, like how Taco Bell does like those like cheesy roll-ups is basically just melted cheese on a tortilla.
Yeah.
Right.
They got that garbage at Dunkin' Donuts. Like, I'm like, this is breakfast food. Why are you selling just like tortillas with cheese and sausage on them? Like, what is this?
Like straight up, like somebody was asking me to stop at Dunkin' Donuts for something, and I'm like, I'll drop you off, you know, but I'll take you to go pick it up, but I don't want nothing. They're like, no, I'm gonna get you something. I'm like, bruh, you see that grass right there? I'll go eat that before I eat this junk.
Oh, come on, Sneed, you gonna go eat the brown grass?
Yes, I'm gonna eat the damn grass, dog, before I start eating that Dunkin'.
You better hope it's some green grass at that rate.
Straight basura, bro. Straight basura.
Oh my.
Straight up, like right. There aren't any good breakfast places anymore. Like fast breakfast places.
Oh, dude, Big Rubes. Bob Evans is goated.
We don't have a Bob Evans.
Yeah, Bob Evans is goated. You can get yourself some scrambled eggs. You can get yourself a chicken pot pie. You know, you can do the whole nine over there, dog.
Chicken pot pie, where?
Bro, we got every place in Ohio sells a chicken pot pie.
Yeah, I mess with the chicken pot pies. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now, I'll say this. The Wendy's, like, in my town, their stuff is actually pretty good. Their breakfast stuff, I tried it, and I was like, I had very low expectations with it, but I was like, this stuff was kind of good. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from them. I got their
Austin, I got kicked out of a Wendy's, man, off the turnpike once.
Why?
Dude, I got escorted by the cops, bro. They told me to leave.
Why?
Bro, okay, all right. So here's what happened, right? So at the time I was doing seasonal work for FedEx, right? So for those that don't know, I've literally had every job ever. I've done everything. Okay, so I was delivering for FedEx. I was going to the terminal. We had the truck. We were just going to go load up and then do our route. And on the turnpike on the way to the FedEx, we were picking up food. Me and the homie, we were always lifting weights, working out. So we would get our calories, in the morning, get some protein. So there was a gas station connected to the Wendy's. So it's like the gas station, you could just walk over to the Wendy's. It's literally on the other side of the same building. So I was like, oh, snap, the Wendy's is open. Let's go get some breakfast sandwiches. So I asked them. I walk up. The guy goes, what can I make you or whatever? And I was like, look, man, how many eggs can I get on that egg sandwich? And he's like, well, it comes with one egg. I was like, well, I'm looking for more than one egg. He's like, all right, I'll make it for you. I'll just have to charge you for 2. I was like, bro, look, I'm trying to get like 8 eggs. I'm not here to play around with you guys and mess around with who eats one egg. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the time, dude, I was powerlifting, dog. I was like 225 pounds. You know, I was like straight up like beast mode. You know, so I needed eggs, dog. And I was like, look, I need like 8 eggs. Stop playing with me talking about 2 eggs. I need 8 eggs. Can you do it or not? He goes, you know what, man? I'm calling the cop. The cop was over there doing security at the door. He's telling me I'm getting what did he say I was getting? I was getting belligerent. I'm like, belligerent? I asked the guy if he could put more than 1 egg on the sandwich. What are you talking about? Who's getting belligerent? He's like, well, he says that you need to go. I'm like, what do you mean I need to go? What the hell just happened? And so I was like, you know what? To hell with this. And I went and I had to buy a damn protein bar. I paid for it and left, bro. They kicked me out of that bitch, bro, for asking for more than 1 egg, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. It was so weird.
That is weird.
I'm like, are you guys serious? Like, I'm trying to get more than 1 egg on a sandwich. You're kicking me out. This is crazy, bro.
That cop was just having a bad day probably, and just decided to take his anger out on you. Sounds like it.
Who eats 1 egg, bro?
In all fairness, bro, anybody who works fast food, hats off to them because it's the worst job on the planet. So,
bro, I don't understand. How did that equate? Me asking for more than 1 egg. How did that equate to getting escorted out of a Wendy's, dog? This was way before the egg shortage, dog. This was freaking like 5 years ago.
Bro, they told you had to get the hell out of here, bro.
I had to go buy one of those Gatorade protein bars, dog. It's terrible. It's trash.
They're like, we can't handle that mass coming through the line. Gotta get out of
here. Damn.
8 eggs would be like $50. That's true, bro. You're asking for an expensive sandwich.
Yeah, he was.
God, could you imagine that?
Wendy's 5 years ago was doing breakfast up there in Ohio. They didn't start that for a while down here.
Nah, Brian trying to Rocky drink the eggs. Yo, Los, don't do it, dog. The shit's diabetes.
Who emailed me?
It's a good donut, Los.
Fire. Crispy, too. Fire, bro.
That deep fried
gotta wash it down with the milk.
Sneed, or not Sneed. Los, can you stop? It's 10 o'clock over here.
It ain't my fault.
He's like, it ain't my fault. I could go for some.
I'm more of an elephant ear kind of guy, bro. I don't mess with the donuts too much. But I'll kill an elephant ear, bro. You put the strawberries on there with the powdered sugar. Hell yeah.
Oh, you're for killing elephants. Damn.
Yep. We got a super chat. No huevos for para Snee. Oh, shit, man.
No snap. But it's like with me, I most mornings, if I get up before like 9 in the morning, I have to have the coffee. I have to have it, or I'm gonna get angry in the evening.
How many cups you drink, dog?
I only do 1 because if I do 2, I might as well stay up for 24 hours because it just makes me too energetic.
Hold on.
Or I drink like 6 cups a day.
Hold on,
Jesus,
Ricky.
Sneed.
We gotta put Ricky in this. I'm the judge. The guys are the jury. How are you gonna put the judge on probation?
Yo, Ricky.
You can't put a judge on probation. He's exempt.
Ricky, report to your officer, please. Stop wasting time.
No, I'm just gonna say it like this. Hold on, Sneed. Report to your officer, Ricky.
That's right. Yes.
I had to hit a desk too.
Pretty Ricky doing pretty big things in a pretty big range. Oh. You know, he got a Range Rover. You know, he got a Range Rover now, right? You got the new SUV, dog.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I think Ricky got the 4.6 too. He splurged.
Oh, he could take that into the Everglades.
Los, you know what I'm talking about. Remember the 4.0 and the 4.6?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ricky got the 4.6. He splurged, bro. He paid the cost to be the boss.
That
Bro,
4L60, fucking all neutrals.
Damn, Big Rubes, appreciate all the super chats, man. Damn, son.
Yo, Sneed, I
Trying
shared your
to do a
stream.
video.
I shared your stream to a friend of mine, the person that chatted, Britton Hurst. He's a friend of mine. I'm thinking about doing a podcast on my channel eventually down the road.
Okay.
To be continued on the time, and we might do it like this, where we just talk about, I guess, Carlos's Krispy Kreme donuts, T-Mobile, AT&T, 5G, C-band, Verizon, and future in technology, I guess.
Nice. Well, big shout out to Rubes for the, like, I don't know, maybe the third or fourth super chat. Trying to do a
He's on
video
fire.
speed test next to the Super Bowl stadium. Dude, that would be incredible. Yeah, send over the video. I'd love to post it on my channel. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the first hour of my podcasts are usually tech. And then after that, shit just flies off the rails, bro. So it's all good.
It's like this part of the podcast is literally a Black Friday night in Walmart. it just flies off the shelves.
Yeah. I'm okay with it, bro. We already did the tech thing. Now it's time to just let our hair down, you know?
Report to your officer, Ricky. Come on. Do it.
Play button.
Quiet voiceover.
Yeah, Ricky's going to get 6 months of C-band treatment.
Ricky, I told you to send the thing through PayPal, not Zelle. I don't have Zelle under my current email, and I can't make another Zelle account.
I think Zelle works through they work through the banking apps too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have it connected through my emails at all. I have it for like when I'm doing property real estate stuff or renting. I have one set up, but I can't do like 2 Zelle accounts.
Well, all I know, bro, is the milk was fire, bro.
Don't even.
It was fire, bro.
Austin, is there something you got to go to therapy for, dog?
No.
You got a thing for milk, or what's going on, dog?
No, he's just. I haven't had a glass of milk. Sounds good right now, and he's really tempting me. That's the problem. I'm here streaming with y'all. I don't want to go out into the kitchen and get a glass of milk.
Hey, Swing Cat, thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat. Yeah, buy us coffee or a single egg.
Or anybody who can sit and drink an entire glass of milk just like casually, I don't trust them. They're fed.
Dude, what the hell are you? I drink a gallon a week by myself, bro.
Good lord.
Good lord.
Bro,
I had something for the milk.
Bro, I literally just drank about almost a half a gallon of milk, bro. I literally got 4 bottles.
God, y'all are feds. Y'all are
What?
feds. Yeah,
Federales, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Were you not raised on milk?
Oh, I absolutely was, but now that I'm older and I can make my own damn decisions, bro.
You can make your own decision. Wait, so you make active decisions to stop drinking milk?
I don't casually drink it like a.
So hold on a second.
Grab a cool glass of milk.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. What the hell happened to you that made you start hating milk?
Because
it's not that I hate it, bro. It's just like
no.
You're telling me that you got a fridge full of beveraginos and you're gonna go grab a glass of milk.
Hold on, no, listen, bro. You hate milk, obviously. What happened? You better spill the beans. Yes, something happened.
Spill the milk.
I know what it was, bro.
Uh-oh.
Somebody got weaned off the nip early.
Damn.
Oh.
Hey, bro.
Oh, damn, son.
Oh, damn, son.
What I'm saying is that if I'm walking to my fridge and I'm like, oh, I got a plethora of very good drinks. I got whether it's iced tea, coffee, whatever it is. I'm not going there to grab a fucking glass of skim milk and down it like a fucking Neanderthal.
All right, no, it's
bro,
not about.
Come on.
Hold on. When did Neanderthals have dairy cows? What are you even talking about?
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. All I'm saying is you got to be clinically insane to go. I'm gonna go grab a glass of milk from my fridge and just pound it.
Okay, all right, hold on a second. Okay, fresh cookies right out the oven. What is your beverage to go with those damn cookies?
That's that milk, obviously.
So then
Yeah,
what the hell are you
obviously.
saying?
Oh,
But
thank God he's
you're telling me that you finish dinner, you're chilling, you're ready to go start the podcast, and you're gonna say, "I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go grab a glass of milk."
Well,
No,
you know what, there, buddy. Sometimes you got to, buddy.
I'm just yeah, we're on different wavelengths, bro. We're on different wavelengths. That's
Tech,
fine.
Tech,
Cookies and beer, Ricky, you're insane.
Oh
Ricky
no,
has problems.
Ricky does have problems.
God, ugh.
Ugh.
Thanks,
Hey, yo,
Britton.
what up?
Appreciate the
That
super
leaves a
chat.
bad taste in my mouth, and I don't even want to
Whoa.
think about it.
Whoa, cookies and beer and coffee and cookies. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
sure. Yeah. Right.
Sure,
Chocolate
sure.
chip. Yeah.
There is one thing, like the last time I'm trying to even think of the last time I had milk was like almost a month ago.
Dog, I get 1 gallon for my daughter, and I get 1 gallon for me every week.
God. We get 2 gallons of milk. Guess how long it lasts in this house, Sneed?
2 weeks?
No. Like a month and a half.
So
Dude,
why would
that
you buy
shit goes
2 gallons
bad.
of milk? Yeah.
No. So
Well, if you buy the organic, the date on it's usually like 2 months.
no, so
Ugh.
the interesting part is the milk that, like, when we get it, we make sure we get the one that has like a month ahead in date. But it's sometimes like that's the longest it's been around. The average, like when my niece and everything's up, like my family from down south is up here, it's about 2 weeks.
Yeah, because you'll go through it with the guests, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And of course, the chickens are outside having fun making eggs for the pleasure of having 12 eggs to be used every morning.
We'll send them over to the Wendy's over there in Brecksville, Ohio, dog. Sheesh.
Hey, if I get a tax reduction and a nice good payback, go sure. I don't have enough chickens for that.
Dude, you gotta have eggs, bro. Come on, man.
I do. I mean, every
No,
other week I do.
how you gonna have a breakfast sandwich with 1 egg, bro? I still don't get that.
I've never, like, I can't even imagine a world where someone eats 1 egg. Los, I'm not even joking. Like, let's say it's Sunday morning, we're doing breakfast with the fam. If I can't have 6 to 8 eggs, I don't want any eggs. I'll eat something else. I need at least 6. 8 is preferred. How the hell do you eat 1 or 2 eggs? That is absurd.
My mom.
You know what's crazy, bro? You're just like me, bro. You're just like me, bro. I need at least 6, bro.
Los, do you remember that time on Periscope when I made the omelet?
Oh.
It was 8 eggs.
Bro.
So you know the ostriches, like the emus? Sneed.
Oh shit! Yeah,
they lay one egg equivalents to 7 chicken eggs.
I know where he's going with this, bro.
You can have 1 egg and make a full omelet out of it.
That just came out of left field, bro. It caught me off guard.
Talk about emus and cassowaries, bro.
Bro,
shit.
Look at right here, bro. You even got Tech Guy 32 saying, even the tricking with the Ronalds lets you buy extra eggs.
Oh!
Right.
No.
As a former Trick Ronald's employee, I would not eat Trick Ronald's eggs, bro. Ugh.
How do you mess up those eggs? Don't they crack them open right in front of you?
No.
Well, they do. They do for the so here I'll give you a little trade secret that I learned working there in high school. There's 2 types of eggs you can get from McDonald's. There's the McMuffin eggs, which are actual eggs, like they crack them and they put them on the grill.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But then there's the other eggs that's all pre-made, just garbage.
Oh hell no! You're talking about the stuff that they pour up to do the scrambled eggs.
Either that or like you know how they do like they do breakfast sandwiches that aren't the like circular round eggs. It's like they call it the folded egg. That's all pre-packaged.
Thing. It's all liquid stuff, isn't it? Oh
no! It's pre-made,
pre-packaged.
They microwave it. It's disgusting.
Oh.
Damn,
all right,
Troy.
note to self. Thank you,
EM
Tech. Make sure that I stay away from Trick Ronald's now forever.
Hey, big shout out to Troy for asking about the Tim Hortons. Yeah, we got those. Off the turnpike. There's one.
Everyone talks about that. We don't got that here.
Wait,
We don't have.
wait. So, EM, can we go back to something? What did you call McDonald's?
Trick Ronald's, bro. Or
No, you didn't
MacDonald's.
call it MacDon's.
Yeah, dude.
McDonald's? That's a new one. I'm gonna have to save
Bro,
that in my
what the
archive
hell?
book.
Hey, you guys have never heard that?
Trick Ronald's. I mean, I know that one.
But MacDonald's? You've never heard MacDonald's?
No, never. I mean, I've heard of Mickey D's.
Mickey D's, McDonald's, not McDonald's.
Must be a Midwest thing. Some people call it.
Bro,
just
I'm in the
John's.
Midwest. What the hell are you talking about?
I got family that's out west. What are you talking about, EM Tech? They live in
Okay, all
Texas.
right.
Come
Sometimes
on, bro.
I forget Wisconsin's like its own little world inside of the
Maybe.
Midwest. So
Yeah.
like some of the shit
Hey,
we say here, it does not equate to the rest of y'all.
Hey,
Yeah.
we got to thank you, Wisconsins, for the fact that we get cheese from y'all, so we can put it on our grits.
You know what's crazy, EM? The first time I went to Wisconsin, we were driving through and we went to a gas station and dog, you know how there's like, you go to a convenience store, a gas station, it's like all those drinks in all those cooler doors.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Wisconsin, they got cheese in all those cooler doors.
Yes, sir.
It's nuts, dude. It was like 100 types of cheese all hanging on these doors, man. It was crazy. You know,
I'm
they got the
telling you,
beer
bro.
cave when you walk in a gas station, all the different types of beer. Dude, they had the cheese cave, dog.
I'm telling you, bro. At those little like ho-dump gas stations that have all that cheese, it is the best cheese you'll have.
Oh, it was terrific cheese. I bought like 3
Amazing.
times. It was good.
Did you get the mozzarella strings that look like freaking they look like noodles?
I got those, and I got bought a cup like 2 smaller wheels of cheese.
Did you get cheese curds?
Yeah, dude, it was pretty good.
Oh man, that's the only reason I stay here. It's the only reason.
It's the only reason I stay here.
Seriously, there's nothing to sneeze at here other than the cheese and the beer. So
Don't sneeze at the cheese, dog.
You know, I always
I
think
gotta-
about that. I feel bad for farmers when they have a rat infestation because we all know what rats like.
What the hell?
and Culver's. Ryan called it out. Culver's. Culver's is like a semi-daily thing for me. Fucking love Culver's.
I don't have a Culver's either.
You got those down there by you, Sneed? Culver's?
Nah, no Culvers.
God, you're missing out, bro. You're missing out.
We have a Hardee's down here.
Yeah,
Not the
Hardee's.
same.
We got them off the turnpike.
They're not bad. Like
You make your way up here. Go up to Michigan. Big Term called it out. They got them in Michigan. You gotta go get them. Find the nearest. I'm gonna find the nearest Culver's to Cleveland, Ohio. You're gonna go there.
Send me out there.
He's gonna have to go a little bit further away.
I don't know.
Hey,
I see.
Sneed, just make sure you go when it's warm, so you don't get battered by Canada's cold
Bro, listen.
weather.
Oh, bro, they got them in the CLE, bro.
You do not want to go to Waffle House, bro. There's gonna be like a big riot, a giant fight, something at like 3 a.m. when you go to Waffle House, dog.
Jesus.
Yeah, bro. There's always something going down.
Okay, so there's one thing that sticks in Florida with the hurricanes, and Ricky should know this one. If you stayed in an area that's about to get hit by a hurricane, and your Waffle House is closed, you have done, excuse my French, fucked up. You have fucked up. Dad. Waffle Houses do not close unless they are forced to by the state.
You want to hear something crazy, Austin?
What's up, guys?
You'll tell me.
Hey, buddy. The first time I went to a Waffle House, we were driving to Florida, spring break, right?
Oh,
I don't know if we were in North Carolina or South Carolina. We were somewhere, and we were in a Waffle House, bro. And a freaking state trooper was getting his ass beat by some customers at the Waffle House.
What?
Yeah, the state trooper was getting his ass beat, bro.
Over what?
So I didn't even get any waffles. We got the hell out of there with the quickness, dog.
I would too.
Yeah, I was gonna hang around for that, bro. Be accused of whooping his ass. No.
It was neat. Where were you going for spring break in Florida?
We went to Universal Orlando.
Oh snap! That's like 90. That's about a hour and a half away from me.
Yeah. Yep. Got family in Orlando. I know.
Oh,
I know with the
nice.
accent it's Orlando, but you know.
Orlando.
Orlando.
Okay. What are we trying to do, EM Tech? What are you doing? The Culver joints?
Yeah, bro. No excuses. They got them in Eastlake. They got one in what is this? Avon,
Bro,
Ohio.
East Lake is literally 40 miles away.
Okay.
I think they got. I think.
they got one in what is this? Strongville.
Oh, they just
Strongsville.
built that one. I know where that one is, bro. I can go to that one.
Yeah, dude.
No jokes, dude. We have them in Minnesota.
Literally
just-
near Colbert's.
All right, man. I'll go to that damn Culver's. What do you want me to get, bro? The egg sandwich? Are they gonna kick me out like Wendy's did, bro?
Now here's what you need. You need some whatever butter burger you want. So
Yes.
whether you go with the deluxe, you go with the just the regular double, even the sourdough's really good. But you have to get the cheese curds. That's like a must.
And get some ice cream.
All right.
Ice cream is to die
And
for.
the ice cream.
All
I want full report.
Yes.
What do you mean full
freaking-
report? We'll
Give us a
live
review.
stream this shit. What you mean, son?
Oh,
Yes,
that's even
sir.
better.
Hashtag ravioli gang. If you know, you know.
Oh
Yo.
shit! There's a lot in Florida now.
I know my Midwest homies can attest. Culver's is the goat.
It's the GOAT.
Damn, Jose got the McCafe, bro. The Colombiano. Medium dark roast, bro. Damn, son.
Yo, the next time I'm out near Lavendi's neck of the woods, there's a Culver's out there.
Mm. Hey, big shout out to David for sharing the podcast on Twitter, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, if you want to help out the channel, you could do so by rating this. You know, give it a like or a dislike, however you engage. It's fine with me. Share it to all your socials, your friends, your people. Let them know that the SMT is live streaming.
Oh, and Sneed, you go to Florida and go to Orlando. There's there's several culverts.
All right, man. We got to do a world tour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like my family, my sister lives like 40 minutes away from Disney World.
Not too far.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Mm.
You know, if you're a Florida.
You know what I remember in
driver-
Florida?
What?
I remember a lot of little frogs, dog.
A lot of little frogs.
Yeah, like really tiny frogs, like the size of a quarter. Just hopping all over the place. Side of buildings, you know, on doors.
Them things
I
are
tried to
deer
take one-
devils.
You know what I'm talking about? But I was like, I tried to sneak one home, take it to Cleveland, put it in the cup holder. It didn't make it, bro.
Don't you do that?
Why'd
Don't-
you do that?
I thought it was going to be my new pet, bro. It was going to be the official mascot of the channel. I thought I had something going on, bro. It was a total failure.
You're
Oh.
gonna introduce all these non-native reptiles to the wrong environment. You should know
Bro, it
better.
never made it
You
out
do
of the
that.
cup holder, bro. It didn't survive.
Good.
He didn't give it water.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, dog.
How long does it like? How cold does it get in the CLE? Like actually, what's y'all's worst low?
Like negative 20 Celsius, negative 25 Celsius.
Whew. That's cold.
Yeah.
I
That's
know.
pretty damn
I know
cold.
someone in this is gonna say that's still warm. I know who's gonna say it.
Wait, who the
Wait
hell's going
for
to
it.
say that's still warm? Who? What?
They can say it if they want to.
Someone
using me, I'm
please
doing
call 911.
Bro, in what
Maybe.
realm of the universe is minus 25 warm?
I don't know what he's
Been to
talking
the Twin
about.
Cities in the dead of winter.
You better
Maybe.
be, you better be, have Sneed, have you ever been in the Twin Cities in the middle of winter?
Hey, we were down to negative 17 a while back. Okay.
Well, that's my
It's
point. Like, what are we really
That's
arguing
Fahrenheit.
here?
That's Fahrenheit.
I don't get what
But this is my point.
No.
What are we arguing right now? Like, oh, your shit's colder than mine. Oh no, my shit's colder than yours. Like, it's already negative. Who cares?
That's the truth, though. Once it's negative, it doesn't really matter.
So
You-
there's
Bro, listen, hear me out on this. You got a pile of shit here. You got a pile of shit there. What's shittier? Is that really what we're gonna argue? Show me the better pile of shit. You know.
Steve, call us out.
It's the other pile of shit that's covered by a pink magenta.
Go,
what are you gonna be like? Yo, that
tarp.
pile of dookie is a lot dookier than this dookie right here.
Hey, yo, Sneed, we got the eggs, baby.
You got the eggs.
You got the eggs.
You already know.
What'd
you
you do
already
with
know, baby.
Where'd you get the eggs, Carlos?
Yo.
You already know. You already know. Come on, man.
Hook up.
Got to put a little pepper on it, you know. Come on,
Put a little
Sneed.
pepper on there.
Don't tell me he's gonna eat eggs after he had almost a half a gallon of milk and some donuts.
Yeah, you're
That's
asking
right,
for
baby.
trouble, Los.
You're asking for trouble, Los, and I'm talking shit Obel trouble.
Yeah, dog. You're gonna have sulfur flying out your backside, dog.
Well, let it rain, baby.
Dude, his wife's gonna kick him out of the bedroom tonight, dog.
I'm gonna say a prayer for that bathroom.
Bro, real talk. His wife's gonna look over and Carlos is gonna be levitating, just floating off the bed, bro. Dude's gonna have a jetpack behind him, swear.
Come on, bro. You're talking to the men that be drinking spoiled milk, bro. Come on, man.
Who the hell does that?
I got that military stomach, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, that stomach is tough.
Dude, spoiled milk. What happened?
Well, when the milk goes bad and you want to drink it, bro, I don't care if it's a little chunky. I'll drink it.
A little chunky?
Oh, bro. Come on.
Oh.
See, Los, this is why our people don't have anything, bro.
Well, bro, you're used to it when you're damn Afghanistan, bro, in 110-degree damn desert, bro, and you got some milk on you, bro, and that shit's spoiled. What are you gonna do, bro? You're gonna drink it the way it is, baby.
You're not drinking it if it's chunky. You're eating it.
Well, yeah, eat and drink.
Reset the definition, dog.
Reset.
Damn.
Oh my god,
bro.
but damn, no, like my father was like that. Like he went through our military, and I know what Carlos is talking about. He could eat, and I'm like, god damn.
Los, did I ever tell you about my friend? My friend Mike's dad. He was in the military, and like I was grilling, and I had just put the burgers on the grill. The burgers weren't even hot yet. They were on for like 6 seconds. Dude, he straight up took one off the grill and just ate it. Just the patty, uncooked patty, bro. The shit was cold, bro. I'm not even joking. It didn't even get a chance to get hot. No color change, nothing. It was red, and it was cold still. And this dude straight up just took one off with his bare hands and just walked away eating the shit, bro.
Bro, the only
one.
You've
never been to Wisconsin, bro. That shit, bro. People eat ground beef like that all the time.
But dog, so like he walked away, right? And I'm freaked out. And then like my homie comes by and he's like, "How's the burgers?" I'm like, "Dog, we gotta talk." He's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Dog, your dad straight up like took one of the burgers off the grill after like 3 seconds on the grill." He's like, "Yeah, he does that." I'm like, "Wait, this is normal?" He's like, "Yeah, he does it all the time, bro. Don't worry about it." I'm like, "What?"
Bro, come on, man. Bro, when
it was cold. The meat was still cold. It was straight out of a cooler.
Hey, bro, you know what, bro? Sometimes you didn't have the luxury when you were on foot, bro. You know, you gotta eat it the way it was, bro. Is what it is.
Yeah, but it's ground beef. It's not even a lean cut. You know what I mean?
You know the stuff you get like say. So my friend was like,
Ricky on them blue waffles.
Blue waffles.
Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky on them blue waffles.
Bro, Ricky, like, bro, the only people, bro, that ate steak, like, bro. Okay, so when you eat like a filet mignon or a prime rib, bro, how do you get it, bro?
Medium.
Yeah, medium.
What?
Yeah, medium.
Rare.
There you go. Thank you, Mr. EM Tech. Thank you. Gotta have the juice, bro. The blood, the juice, baby.
I've never had a dry medium steak before.
Bro, that's the juice, bro. You feel me? Yeah.
I've never had a dry medium steak.
Well,
It's not. It won't be dry, but medium rare is. It hits different.
Depends on to the steak, honestly. Like the different type. Filet mignon, yeah, medium rare.
Bro, you put it about 30 seconds each end, bro. 45 seconds. You add a little salt, a little pepper, you get to go, baby.
Yeah, how you gonna eat steak rare? It's still bleeding.
Bro, that's what.
It's probably still cold. It's probably still cold.
Flavor.
All right, Ricky, you're on the line right now. You're tiptoeing the line. You're literally A-Town stomping on the line, dog. Chill out.
Oh, shit.
He's already in trouble with his probation officer. Just let him
go. Where's Kazi at, dog?
Bro, the probation officer.
Kazi.
Probation officer's already screwing him up.
I need to nominate Kazi as a moderator.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Los. So like prime rib, right?
Yeah.
Out of all the steaks, that one's the one you're gonna eat the rarest, right?
That one I get rare, like actual rare.
The rest of them you get a little bit more thoroughly cooked, right?
Just medium rare. That's it.
All right. I was gonna say so then we're kind of on the same page then. All right.
Yeah.
Like if I'm getting garlic picanha, you know what I'm saying? It's medium. I don't need it to be rare. If it's a flank, I'm getting it medium.
What about a tomahawk, bro? A tomahawk.
A medium. Tomahawk's a medium. Yeah.
The tomahawkies of the world.
That's a great steak, by the way. Very nice. What about a T-bone, Los? Medium rare?
Yeah.
My friend's like, Sneed, I got something for you. So one of my friends, they were over here at the house, and we ordered like from Wendy's, and I got it delivered via DoorDash, and I was like, I'm full. I saved the fries. My friend left the house. They called me for something. They wanted to ask me something because both my mother and her mother went out for fun. They went played bingo with my grandmother, and I was like, okay. So she calls me and she noticed I'm eating something, and she's like, what are you eating? Because it's 9:00 at night. I said, you know them fries that I had from Wendy's? She's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm eating them. She's like, did you warm them up at least? I said, nope, I'm eating them cold.
Hey, big shout out to Dan 5G Tech, man. Appreciate you for sharing that on Twitter. Share the podcast.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I gotta share it with all my 5,600 followers.
Damn, you got a lot, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't. What am I, like 3,000 or something?
I'm at the bottom of the barrel. I'm at 67.
I've been here since at least 2012, so I built up my following.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at
Twitter's
67.
just got a bunch of nerds that follow it, so it ain't growing fast anytime soon. But the nerds who are there are like I posted a poll on my Twitter feed. I've got just under 400 followers, and 340 of you nerds out there voted for it. So appreciate the.
Listen, don't talk about my nerd brethren like that, son.
Hey, I'm one of them, bro. I'm one of them. So.
I know we're all in this together, man. I know. What up, S Blue Tech? What's happening, homie? I don't tend to eat fries once they're cold like that. They just taste different to me. Yeah, it's kind of true. They kind of suck, man. Have you ever had really hot, fresh steak fries? Those are terrific.
Oh, God, yes.
You hook it up with like the Cajun seasoning, you know what I'm saying? Now we're hitting, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm hungry now, dude.
You know what this reminds me of? This is like that moment in the Bro Rogan podcast where they start talking about steroids. You know? And
what?
Just like the show goes off the rails and just takes like a side turn. They start talking about like testosterone and steroids, and like Joe Rogan's the expert. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, people like that, people like Joe Rogan who are like just roided up or have been, that they just give off this energy that's just like, I got small man syndrome. Like, I'm sorry. That's real mean, but like, dude.
Yeah, Bro Rogan, man.
Bro Rogan.
What, Ricky? You don't like cold pizza, bro? Cold pizza's not bad, bro. If it has the right sauce, if you do like a New York, Brooklyn style, bro, with a
Wait, what's
sweet
wrong with cold
marinara
pizza?
sauce, and some good Romana mozzarella, then yes, it's fire.
Bro,
You have
cold
to use
pizza is
Romana.
delicious. Yeah, I prefer cold pizza over hot pizza.
Well, hot is still good if you're using the right cheese, but it's never if it's a good quality pizza, bro. Like, trust me, when it comes to pizzas, bro, from owning a pizza shop, bro, I know.
Yo, come
When you
on,
have a
Ryan.
good pizza shop, bro, it's fire.
Look, Ryan, in the hierarchy of pizzas, Little Caesar's like one of the bottom
Ugh.
tier.
Is the bottom. It is the bottom.
It is the
well,
bottom.
Well, I don't know,
Yeah,
man. Domino's is straight trash.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
We're gonna
Huh?
disagree there. Domino's
Domino's
is the
is-
best cheap pizza.
Bro, I
Best
swear
cheap
to you,
pizza.
I swear to you, EM Tech, if you ever order us a Domino's pizza, you eat the fucking pizza, I'll eat the goddamn box.
Oh, damn!
Oh jeez.
That
Shit,
was
I'd rather
awesome.
have Domino's than Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's
Bro.
fucking nasty.
Bro, even the Costco and the Sam's Club pizza is way better than
Yes,
that shit, bro.
yes.
Hey, don't be hating on my Costco pizza now.
Oh, no, I
Pizza's
love
the
Costco
goat,
pizza, bro. Dude, I love Costco and Sam's Club pizza. It's not bad for what it is.
Fantastic.
Trust me.
If I had a choice between Domino's pizza, the cardboard box, and a Costco pizza, I'm going for the Costco.
Bro, what the
pizza.
hell? Even Tech
Thank
Guy says
you.
Domino's has the best. What is wrong with you people?
What is wrong with you
Oh.
people?
Give me the damn box. That's all I gotta say.
You can't beat the
Give me
value
the
of
damn
Costco
box.
pizza. Such a good value. $10 for a large.
You want to know? You want to know what a good Domino's pizza's for? Feeding a bunch of elementary school kid on a half day.
That is true.
All right, so one
That's
time
the
I was
only
at
thing
my
it's
friend's
worth.
house. Hear the story out, right? I was at my friend's house. We were watching the football. We were ordering food, and I don't know. My friend decided to order. He didn't want anybody to pay. He wanted to pay, and so he ordered pizza, and he ordered Domino's, dog. And I didn't want to be rude, so I just sat there, and I just drank water. I drank a soda. I drank a Red Bull. I was just drinking fluids like the whole game. He goes, dude, you didn't even eat. I'm like, bro, if you would have saved the boxes, I would have ate the boxes. I'm not going to eat that goddamn pizza.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Would you eat the Costco pizza? That's the real
Yes,
question.
Costco pizza is delicious. Me and
Yes.
Yasmin always get a piece.
Yay.
Yeah, bro. You can never go wrong with the Costco, bro. $2, dude, for a slice and a drink, bro. 2 slices and a drink. Come on, man.
Hey, Steed, I can hook you up with the Costco goods, I might have some connections there.
Oh, dude, you got the juice everywhere you go, man.
Damn, bro. Always got
See,
some
Dan,
juice.
this is why we call you Tropicana on the down low.
Oh, jeez.
Tropicana.
Who called you that?
Bro, you got the juice. You're Tropicana.
Okay,
Yeah, bro.
sure. Where's
I
my
mean,
blue
there's been a
wrench
few-
if you're going to call me Tropicana?
Where
I
the
like
hell?
the-
Why don't you have a wrench?
Yeah, where the hell's his blue wrench at, bro?
Come on.
Come on,
Come
man.
on.
Hold on, man.
Come on.
Hold on.
Where's the
We got it,
disrespect?
bro.
You guys acting brand new.
You
You guys acting brand new right now. You better chill.
Hey, you know another thing that I like from Sam's Club is the fresh pretzels, the baked pretzels.
True.
They're
Yeah.
not bad.
With the honey mustard? Yeah.
What?
Honey
What?
mustard.
Honey mustard
how
and
in the-
pretzels? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. How the hell do you get banned from a Costco's?
What?
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 He
You're
brought out
cool.
all
What'd
their
you
scallops, bro. He went there
He
for
brought
the
out-
scallops in bulk.
Damn,
Bro,
bro,
I
you
know what
must have.
happened. I know exactly what he did. He kept going back to those free sample joints, and the ladies got pissed, bro.
It's true.
Oh.
You mess with that, they'll ban your membership.
He was eating those.
Hey.
What were those little bagel bites? The little pizza joints with the pepperonis and the sausages.
Bro, bro, I'm not gonna mention names, bro. But bro, I know somebody, and I shit you not, bro. They literally got a damn Costco membership, bro, just for the free samples, and I'm not even
Hell
playing,
no.
bro.
Hell no.
They made it public too, bro.
That's a weird dude.
Bro, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, you literally just bought the
But-
membership for the samples?
Oh, by the way, big shout out to the SMT YouTube channel. We just crossed 22,000 subscribers. Appreciate you guys.
Oh, man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, just crossed 22K. Y'all
Bro,
the goats.
Bro, I'm almost at 10K too, bro. That's crazy.
Congrats, Los.
Dude, my channel
Yeah,
is
thanks,
blowing
bro.
up.
Hey, Austin, congrats on you, man. You hit the 1,000 mark. Good for you, buddy.
I'm closing in on 1,400.
Oh, damn, son.
Like, look at if like I'll go through my analytics one day on a stream again, but all the analytics is proving now. I had 3 videos are I have 4 videos now being pushed in the algorithm right now.
Is it the
actively.
iOS videos?
The iOS 16.1.2, iOS 16.2, iOS 16.3, my follow-up last weekend, and my 16-inch MacBook Pro video is now being pushed. It's all being pushed. The hashtag shorts 1,000 subscriber video got 1.5K views in 10 hours.
Nice,
Oh,
man.
damn. Hey, Sneed. So literally that shorts video I posted like 5 hours ago literally has 11,700 views already. Dude,
Carlos,
since they put me in the YouTube program, the YouTube whatever program, dude, my videos are blowing up, bro.
They're doing it with the long form too, Carlos. They're doing it. They broke something in the YouTube algorithm.
Damn, bro. Heck yeah, dude.
If I look at my shorts video, like view counts, that one video that I did where I was trolling at the T-Mobile store when Verizon was killing their speeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That got the most views. It's like 14,000 or something. But like all my other ones are like 1,000.
It's because people like it. It's all T-Mobile.
Sneak, do a YouTube short sometime soon after this new update that came out since February 1st, and just title it something and then do hashtag shorts.
Holy cow! I got literally 32 subscribers in like the last 6 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it's moving quick. Let's see.
Yeah, to what video though? Like what video's bringing them in? That's what I want to know.
You're popular, Sneed.
Well, I mean, things were kind of slow for a while, so I'm kind of surprised in a way.
Okay, Sneed, I was surprised too. Since I joined your stream, I gained 4 subs in this whole time I've been in this stream, sitting in this restream.
It's interesting.
I think YouTube broke their algorithm. Ooh, Dan, you're cutting out.
Oh, sorry, it's my phone.
Damn, bro. You got too much Tropicana going over there, bro.
Too much juice, man.
Too much juice. He's in the juice.
He's in the juice
world. I have to do it on my Android.
Squeezing the juice there, bro.
Sneed, you're not the only one that's wondering where all this is coming from, because like when it first started, I was like, damn, why did I get suddenly 200 subs in 48 hours, and then why did I get 350 in 8 hours, and then why does it keep blowing and blowing and blowing up? I'm not gonna care. I mean, if the views are higher than the sub count actively, even through Social Blade Analytics, I'm happy with it.
I mean, I didn't get a lot of views today on my content, but I added a bunch of subs, which is weird.
So it could be coming from wherever. It could be past videos. I've noticed it's taking like 72 hours before your long form videos get pushed eventually. Like I dropped that 16-inch MacBook Pro video Wednesday. That video didn't take off until last night. Now it's at like almost 100 views.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff, man. It's good when the algo gets happy with the content, you know?
It's
all right, Dan,
awesome.
we're going to let you in, but you got to stay. You can't just keep popping in and out, dog. Come on.
The Tropicana needs to stop leaving the stream.
No. I was switching phones. That's all I was doing.
All right.
Like MS said, guys. Like MS said, if you can hit that like button, it would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, why don't you just hit that subscribe button and tap that little bell and put notifications all so you're notified when Sneed always uploads that content, baby.
I wonder what my content is like from years ago. I wonder if my content's gotten better. I'd hope it's gotten better. You know, you do stuff for a long time. You should, be more polished, I guess.
I'm gonna admit here, I did binge watch some of your content, Sneed. Yes, it has.
Hope so. You know, if I was regressing,
Yes.
it'd be a real problem.
Oh, you don't regress. You just you learn. It's like a natural learning cycle.
Yeah, process. I mean, for a while, I was experimenting. Right, like you try certain types of content, you try different subjects and topics, and
You see what sticks.
yeah, yeah. And there were a couple things that like my channel really took off from, but I didn't really like making the content. For example, one of the things that really helped my channel take off was the T-Mobile and Sprint merger. Right, I was covering all those news developments, and then another thing was like Visible Wireless when I was like reviewing the service. But like, how long can I?
Damn.
But how many times can I review that service? You know, like I maybe every couple of years.
Yo, so I joined. My MacBook Pro video had only 85 views when I joined. It now has 105.
Getting them views, bro.
Get those
Yeah,
tools.
the watch time is coming with it too. It's at 3.2 hours.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Plus
I wanted to ask Dan because we didn't get a chance. He wasn't in the chat room yet.
Oh.
plus
But
13 subs.
the you know, T-Mobile's doing away with a lot of those Sprint perks. They got
Right.
rid of the Amazon Prime. You know, some of those plans I think are at risk for a price hike and a value loss.
Yeah.
I mean, we're about to hit the 3-year mark, dude. What do you think more is coming?
So before I left T-Mobile, they had me do all the training on the Magenta Complete stuff, and what's coming is customers are going to be switched automatically to T-Mobile that are on Sprint. That's coming.
Inevitable.
I know,
like
guys.
nobody can like avoid that. That's
No,
definitely happening.
that's literally what's coming. And I have a guy at my work that has Sprint right now, and he's paying $108 for 2 lines on Sprint. And I honestly told him the Magenta MAX 55 plan is only $90. Like he should just switch to the better mobile plan. Like honestly, he could save money. The only thing he's losing is the extra 10 gigabytes of hotspot and his Hulu, you know. But I honestly
Yeah, but
told him,
that's the
like,
price difference, though. Look at the price difference. Like, the Hulu's what, a
Huge difference.
$6 value?
Yeah.
Nate, I'm gonna share the screen, and we're gonna bring up this kind of, since we're on the subject right now of the Sprint plans, in a way.
What do you know, Carlos?
Hold on. So if we look at this, guys, hold on. Let's put it bigger. So let's see here. Boom. And let's just do the chat for a second. So this is what's going on right now with the Sprint plans. So they changed them. They're not, like Sprint from Premium and Plus and Basic. So now it's Essential, Sprint 1, Sprint Max.
That's basically T-Mobile then.
So if you guys see, look at the perks. Hulu, the in-flight scam shield, not even Netflix, nothing.
Nope.
On the highest one.
Yeah.
And they lowered it down from 120 gigabytes of hotspot to 40. So they're already
only 40?
Yeah, so now they're downgrading.
Dude, you guys got to remember, like, T-Mobile's trying to monetize every gig on their network at any given moment. Like, they're literally looking at the time slots throughout the day and saying, can we get more people on the home internet?
That's neat. This is the one where it's going to hit you guys. I want you guys to pay attention to this. The pricing. Look at the pricing, bro.
Oof.
Yeah, they want them off. They want them off these plans, bro.
Yeah,
they want them.
If you're going to stick around with this and you don't want to go on the Magenta side, you're better off going to AT&T or Verizon for these prices.
I honestly think that people are going to leave Sprint in droves. They're going to leave for the other two, maybe even Dish.
I've already talked to my family. We're going to see what they're going to do with my T-Mobile One. How much are they going to rise it? If they rise it enough, I'm going to can T-Mobile and go to Visible. Put everything, all my stuff. I'm going to move all my stuff over to Visible. All of it.
So there you go. So this is the commercials plan. They lowered it, dude. Now it's the commercial Hulu, the $8.99 one. Not even the good one. It used to be the commercial free one.
Wow.
So No more title, no more nothing like that. And now it's 5 gigabytes of LTE in Canada, Mexico compared to before.
Wow. They're destroying the Sprint plans.
Uh-huh.
Now that I don't get paid by them, I can bash it.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, man, how they're doing that. The literally the plans have changed. So yeah, guys, what do you guys what is the plan for the rest of the night, guys? What is the plan for the rest of the night?
Gotta work.
I might do a live stream, not tonight, but I might do one tomorrow afternoon, weather permitting on my end for severe weather recovery. But there might be a video coming out on the tech channel because the tech channel has now just surpassed 1,400 subscribers.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
It's on its
Nice.
way to. It's gonna hit 2K by the end of the week, by the end of next week.
Do you think that possibly something with YouTube was screwed up and now it's finally like you're not like, let's say our accounts were shadow banned in some way and then finally we're being unshadow banned? That's what
Uh,
I think. Maybe is that.
I'll tell you behind the scenes.
But yeah, guys, I mean, Sneed ended up dropping off, so said we could run the
Sneak
show.
dropped off? Oh.
And he said we can run the show, guys. So it's up to you guys. Like, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to
I
hang
don't
out a
mind.
little bit more, or we can, you know,
I can
I don't know
moderate shit.
I don't know what subject you guys want to get on.
Oh,
You know,
your YouTube short, millimeter wave, Verizon deploying more of it. I saw on their map. I haven't went out and investigated it, but then Panama City, Florida, I saw new millimeter wave spots showing up on roads.
bro, I'm telling you, millimeter wave rollout. So I haven't noticed a slowdown, or maybe just because Vegas is going to be the Super Bowl market next year, maybe they're starting to ramp up here more. But I haven't seen slowdowns for millimeter wave. If anything, I've been seeing it, bump up.
Right. I have a buddy in St. Paul, which is 30 minutes from my house, that could get millimeter wave from 35E, which is the main interstate, through St. Paul.
Yeah.
You can get it on the interstate. It's like 3,000 download with 100 and something upload. It's crazy fast up here.
That's really good.
What about
That's
you,
awesome.
EM? What have you seen millimeter wave rollouts in the areas you be going through?
I mean, I've seen them like here and there. Not anything super like crazy like what you guys are talking about. Downtown in the city, they've got a lot of millimeter wave that's been there for quite a long time, AT&T and Verizon, but it's really been C-band. C-band's been the big push here. So unfortunately, I'm not seeing the same love, but the C-band is really starting to impress me. I will say that.
That's exciting. I've seen it here with the C band, and it's took some band 13 sites. I mean, Carlos knows my stance. When I was on Visible, I went over and I told him when I went and got one of the lowest lines, I was like, I don't want to be on Verizon because I knew it was not good. But now that I'm on Verizon, them sites that were only doing 10 meg down and one up, with high priority, now the C-band has turned it around to do 500 down by 80 up. And Tech Guy 32 said about YouTube having an outage. I think that was just a bug with the YouTube homepage that did not
Yeah.
affect anything on the analytics side or the back side of YouTube where we can see the problems.
So how about this right here, where tech guy is saying a lot of millimeter wave sites have stopped working. I know you have a connect EM with one of your friends that isn't behind the scenes. Have you been able to ask her? Yeah, it's her, right? Think,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Have you asked her about what's been going on with stuff like that?
I mean, at least in my personal experience, what I've noticed is where they are adding more macro sites. Like they're actively building new macros, unlike our certain Death Star friend that likes to say they're decomming them. The the millimeter wave nodes are configured to anchor to a certain macro PCI. And what can happen is if that new site overlaps existing coverage that was there before, your phone isn't going to know to connect to that millimeter wave node. So I've seen that happen. Um, but just in my day to day, I see personally, and I don't know about you guys, but my phone tends to prefer the C band over the millimeter wave in certain spots. So
So
I'm not sure if that's just like a configuration thing or what, but at least from what I see day to day, that's what happens to me. I don't think they're not working. I think your phone's just preferring to connect to N77.
So you're saying basically that, so like let's say the millimeter wave was programmed originally to work with PCI 430, 431, 432, like the alpha, the beta, and the gamma sectors of that site. So now if if let's say there's a new macro that's 501, 502, 503 PCI, that and you're latching to that one, just because you're latching to that one, it won't let you use the millimeter wave until it connects to the original 400 range PCI.
From my understanding, that's how it works. So like the millimeter wave nodes, because they're not standalone, they have to be connected to an LTE anchor. If it's a millimeter wave node that doesn't have, like the little can on top, that's
Yeah.
also broadcasting LTE. If you're connected to a macro site that's not listed as an anchor site for that millimeter wave node, your phone is not gonna know to connect to that millimeter wave node while you're connected to that macro, if that makes sense. Because
Yeah, that does.
it has to latch onto the macro PCI first before it can see that millimeter wave node as an option to connect to. So that could be what you're experiencing, but I mean, there's also a myriad of factors that could cause a site to go down. You could have a car crash that knocks out the power meter. You could have, it could be a dead radio. Like there's a whole bunch of things that could happen. I don't think that they're blatantly not keeping them up for you. I just think that there's a lot of factors you got to consider when you're out testing stuff.
It's just like the sector that points off to the northwest. Carlos, you looked into my tower. The
Mm-hmm.
PCI 439 does 120 down, but the other sector pointing off to the southeast only does like max of 60. It gets heavily loaded during the day. Like it's that tower is lopsided in data transmission, where the eastern sector points off to the east southeast versus the one that points off to the northwest gets heavily loaded. And I think that's probably due to the fact that that tower is the only tower standing around that does not have 5G activity on it, but everything else does off to its west, and then it's serving a lot of devices off to its on the eastern side of it that have only LTE connections.
So he's displaying 5G and no N77 connection. Have you tried going into, if you're using like a Samsung, going into the service mode and disabling N5 and seeing if that helps? Like just to see if you get connected. If you do, then that means that you're doing that the inner cell dual connectivity stuff. Maybe you should
Yeah.
try that.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors you gotta consider when you're. I mean, obviously, I don't. No one's gonna know to like check all of those different things, but it's worth to keep in the back of your head that there could be other factors at play other than the node straight up not working, because it probably is, just to be honest, with the way that Verizon upkeeps their network. But your phone might be just doing some goofy stuff that it's maybe not intended to do.
And it could be an icon sticking too, because I've seen places where I go into the house where I know I don't get 5G ultra wideband slash N77, but it still shows the icon, even though I'm connected back to PCI 40, but it's that tower doesn't have it on it.
Oh yeah,
So I've
my phone does that too.
I've noticed. So what I've noticed is, I took the home internet box with me, the millimeter wave one, And I've noticed in areas where I thought the millimeter wave wasn't connected, where it wasn't working the node, but it worked with the home internet box. I'm thinking that maybe Verizon might be doing to where they're setting up certain nodes just for home internet, dude. Like not all, but they're gonna do some in areas where they know they can make a big profitability off of home internet.
I bet you with the fact, Carlos, that you said the Super Bowl's coming next year to Vegas. I bet you any RV resorts. I bet you Verizon's going to do a lot of millimeter wave for the RVers.
I mean, let's keep it real though. Like, if you've got a good N77 connection on your mobile, you probably don't need the millimeter wave on the mobile.
No, I'm talking like if they have home internet in their RV.
No. I'm referring to what Carlos is saying.
Yeah.
Even if that were the case, like, I know you've got a good N77 deployment, so like, do you actively notice a difference between the two when you're using them?
No, like
Exactly.
it's pretty soft. I mean,
Carlos,
speed wise, oh man, you got the juice. Got the juice, baby. Tell me that's the one with the pulp easies, bro.
No.
Gotta have pulp. Oh, you're killing me. You gotta go squeeze the juice, bro.
You gotta go take care of the juice.
Bro, you gotta add the pulp. You gotta add the pulp to the juice, bro.
I am an orange juice connoisseur.
Bro, tech guy, are you just like a Verizon like hater, bro? N77 is not going to be enough capacity for a large event like a Super Bowl or concert. Yeah, did you see Sneed's video? They put like 2,000 millimeter wave nodes in that damn stadium, bro. They're well aware that N77 cannot hold up in events like that, and they have stuck the money in those stadiums to ensure that they have capacity.
There's one thing I agree with what Sneed said. If you're going to the Super Bowl, dish.
Well, nobody's gonna be on it, so really.
That's why I said it.
You'll literally have the best experience, bro. You don't have to worry. Keeping it real,
Yeah, literally. It's dish.
What's up, Josh?
I don't know. We'll see. I see T-Mobile crap in the bed at the Super Bowl.
Oh, don't get the Communitech channel going.
That's what he's doing now.
Come on, bro. You're about to get everybody in here throwing tomatoes at us, bro.
Hey, I'm just calling it like I see it, my boy.
All right,
I got
a
buddy he lives in Glendale, Arizona, which is right outside where that venue is.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Verizon putting up millimeter wave, AT&T putting up millimeter wave, and then T-Mobile putting up single sector high capacity LTE and N41, like just pointed towards the venue, and that's it.
I already know, bro.
You cannot tell me that they're willing to stick the money into having a capacitive network for the Super Bowl. They're putting up single sector sites, bro.
You want to know what I gotta say?
That's engineering.
You know what I gotta say? I have to say it since EM explained it. I have to go with EM. T-Mobile's gonna poo the bed. T-Mobile's gonna make their bed and lay in it. It's gonna suck.
It's gonna suck.
Bro, what is Neville the Pebble doing?
I don't know, man.
The question should be, what isn't he doing?
I got receipts, bro. I got pictures. I'll pull them up and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me grab them.
Share the screen, bro. Share the screen, bro.
I gotta find it.
I got you.
My buddy texted them to me.
Oh man, this is gonna be bad, bro.
I'm sorry. I mean, I hate to call it like that. It's just, if you design your network that way and it's got the flaws, the cookie crumbles.
Why aren't they using millimeter wave?
That is a very good. What are you talking about? They don't believe in it.
Bro, they're the macro based network, bro. They barely started believing in small cells, bro, and that was because the heat is coming on to them, bro. People been asking too much.
You're not forward thinking if you're not believing in millimeter wave. That's 6G thinking, You're not even getting ahead.
Yep, exactly. I am guessing the free lines are cutting into the capex, bro. Them free lines, bro. There's too many of them, man.
Lavinia, this is the after party.
Yes, Mr. Levens.
Definitely the after party.
So, if the Super Bowl is ever held in Jacksonville, I can tell you who's going to win and who's going to fail.
Who's that?
Ooh.
Verizon's going to win at Everbank Field.
Yeah.
AT&T's going to win. But we go back to the network of all macros. T-Mobile, it's going to croak.
They're going to suffer.
And here's the problem. That's where their head base is. That's where their main servers are too. So if it takes them out good enough, they better have redundancy to the network for sites to the south of that and off to the west of that, or it's gonna really suck.
They're going to be embarrassed if they don't fix that.
They're gonna be in a world of problems. I have a lot of people in Jacksonville crying and surrounding areas to the south.
Hey, Carlos.
Yes.
Does our boy Neville listen to SMT podcasts?
I think he's listening to the podcast, bro. I think he is.
All right,
All right.
Neville, you can email me at austinslife9@gmail.com. I have an RF problem.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
come fix your PIM issues on your PCS here. That's
Yeah,
god awful.
Yeah, and your N71 needs to stop beaming off my roof like it's a mirror.
No, seriously, dude. I'm getting negative SINAR on my PCS at my house, and N41 is like perfect. It's just the
Ouch.
PCS. It's whatever. It's either the radio or the jumpers to the antenna that are screwed up here. But like, if running N41 standalone, I get better performance and cleaner RF than running it NSA with the PCS because of how bad the PIM is.
So N71, if I'm in the core of my house, EM Tech, my SINAR is at a -10 and dB, and my RSRP is at a -118.
Zero cool, geeking out. You come fix my PIM issues, bro. My AWS and my PCS negative SINAR sitting in my living room.
Whoa, hold on. Vegas Raiders, you got the S23 Ultra already? Man, how are these people getting the phone already, man?
There are people getting the phone already, Carlos.
Man, what the hell, bro? I ordered mine literally at like 20 minutes after it became live, bro.
Samsung ain't showing you the love, man.
Bro, that's some bull, bro, man. They
The
can go eat
carriers
a
are
bag
showing the love, not the Samsung.
man, they can go eat a bag of fuck, man. Messed up, man. I need that phone already, man.
Oh, did you see Ricky's comment about the skunk apes?
Oh, bro, come on, bro. The skunky to the apies, bro. How you gonna do that, man?
Come on, Ricky.
Tech guy, I haven't tried millimeter wave from seeing it through living curious through other people's eyes. I'm hearing that millimeter wave is really getting good.
Only if it's on Verizon. It's not good if it's on AT&T or T-Mobile.
Yeah. No, well, there was a spot where Carlos was in Vegas where T-Mobile, that 1 millimeter wave from T-Mobile was actually doing pretty good.
What was it? How much were the quotes?
It was like It was like 3 gigs down by what was it, like 200 something up?
Oh, I guess that's good. All right, I stayed corrected.
Damn, dude. Shipment in progress. In process. Wow, dude.
I still don't understand why T-Mobile will actively remove LTE spectrum, keep it off the air for like weeks or months, and then bring it back online. I just don't get it. Like they're doing that here. They're slimming down PCS to refarm it to N25, and then I don't know what their plan is, but they do that stupid. I'm gonna take it off the air and then I'm gonna bring it back up. Like, just does not make sense.
Like the plan to get rid of all the Sprint engineering team too.
Yeah.
So
Big-
apparently
big
the
mistake.
dual connectivity, the when you have two SIMs
Bro.
active, it'll choose the best network on Android 14. I gotta admit, that's something better than the iPhone. Pretty cool.
Well, bro, you honestly think that that's gonna work, bro?
Oh,
Come on, man.
well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, I said it's cool, but I want to see it. Want to see it in
Bro.
action.
Bro, they're claiming, they were saying, oh yeah, it's gonna have the satellite thing and all this, bro, and it didn't even come true, bro.
So, like, the iPhone does it to a degree, but the other provider has to lose service. So, like, say T-Mobile decides to do T-Mobile things in my town and shut the tower off, and I lose service completely. All my network traffic that was being used on T-Mobile completely gets thrown over to my Verizon SIM, including my T-Mobile calls.
Look at who decided to show up late to the show.
Oh,
What's
hi.
going on there, Mr.
Oh,
Adam?
hi.
What's going on there, Mr. No Radios of the world?
What's going on, fellas?
How you
Shit.
doing,
Welcome to
man?
the after party.
Yeah, welcome to the after party.
All right, let's get No Radio's take. No Radio, who do you think's gonna what network's gonna perform the best at the Super Bowl, and which one's gonna make its bed and lay in it?
So I don't know if you guys can see this super
You want a
well.
real answer? You want a real answer, or you want the?
I want the real I want the real No Radio answer.
I don't give a shit.
Ah! All right. What's the non-real answer? Because I knew that was coming.
Maybe Verizon. If speed is what you're looking for.
What about T-Mobile? What do you think about T-Mobile?
Same stuff, different day.
Ah.
Well,
So what are we looking at here?
Because the truth is, it's the truth. Unless all the carriers are going to go heavy on millimeter wave, there's no point even having that conversation.
So, and that's where I was gonna go with this. So back here, you got a Verizon small cell, millimeter wave, and C-band, and then you've got AT&T small cell right here that's going up on the street pole, which my buddy sent me these screenshots from that exact location. So this is AT&T doing over 2 gigs on millimeter wave.
wow, I'm
solid.
surprised it actually works decent.
Wow. Literally, I am.
They put some
That's
actual
good.
backhaul behind it.
And then Verizon.
Oh, geez.
And
That's
then
good.
this is that single sector site that I was talking to you about. So single sector high capacity LTE with N41 fed by microwave.
Oh,
No!
Microwave?
No way. No way.
No way.
Now,
No.
to give them credit, it could be there are high capacity microwave links that can do like 10 gig, but still microwave.
But still. No.
No.
No, fiber.
That's all wrong.
And this is pointing towards the stadium from what I'm being told from my boots on the ground. So this is their solution to their capacity problems. Is a single sector pointed towards the venue, fed by microwave.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, bro.
That hurts my poor soul that I literally spent $101.50 on my last bill.
And this is a similar site, but it has 2 sectors. We got 2 sectors out of this one.
That's the old 2 and 6. That's a 266 combo with the 41.
Mm-hmm. And then another high capacity panel on the back
That
sector.
makes my head hurt.
Whereas you'll have Verizon and AT&T doing the full swath on their small cells.
Wow.
Why are they doing it like that?
Because they're cheap.
Well,
And no, Ricky, the iPhone does not do it. The iPhone waits till one loses service and then lets the other one take over.
you have
Unless
to
you
have
force
the
it.
thing you have to have the thing selected. Actually, there's a thing that's for better optimized net. Whatever, you gotta have that on each SIM.
Yeah, and I just
Yeah,
want to
do
make
it.
it clear too. Wes highlights it here. There is microwave that can carry very, very high capacity but it's not as good as fiber. So.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
There you go. Whoever approved that hack job should be fired. Jesus.
Like, bro, at that point, you might as well
I guess
just put
you
up a
guys will
cow.
all be excited to know that they're opening up even more bandwidth for microwave, by the way.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. The government's going to be opening up even more bandwidth for microwave.
Well, microwave makes sense in an area where it's hard to get fiber, like, when you're putting it on top of mountaintops. Like over there, like let's say the dragon tail over there in North Carolina and border over there, like that would make sense in areas like that, bro, where it's hard to get fiber.
Yeah, they're talking about going all the way up to 100 gigahertz for microwave backhaul.
Wow.
And they're talking we're talking about 40 gigabit throughput.
They're gonna need it. I mean,
But that's the thing. And at the moment in the U.S., over 20% of all cell towers are still on microwave. So,
Wow, 20%. That's a
lot.
That's still a lot. If you think about it, on the grand scheme of things, that's still a fucking lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, that is.
Brandon,
yeah.
welcome
So,
to the show.
oh snap!
Well, worldwide, 50% of all cell sites are on microwave.
You mean microwave?
Yeah, man.
Oh come on!
No, I'm playing.
Oh come on!
But you gotta realize, right? If we think about it, right, the whole point of millimeter wave, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, if you love millimeter wave, you kind of can't hate microwave backhaul to a certain point because it's all it really is. You're getting a backhaul like link to your cellular device. It's the same shit.
It's true.
Hey, y'all. So I was gonna ask y'all a question. I was talking to Dan yesterday about 5G and LTE, but is it me or does it still feel like we're still on LTE but with the 5G icon?
Some areas, yes. Some areas, no, Brandon.
I mean, I was getting 450 to 500 megs on LTE when I was in Europe.
I don't
care what
the icon is when my video's buffering. I don't give a shit what the icon is when it's buffering, dog.
No, but meaning everything still loads at LTE speeds. The only time we actually see something is literally when we're downloading something. I mean,
but how often are you truly downloading large files on mobile, bro? How often are you
never?
Really? That's
the only time is probably only downloading an app. But even then, the app is probably only like 80, 90 megabytes.
Well, if there's one thing I figured out is that there is no finish line for 5G because everybody's going to keep moving the damn bar.
It's true. Well, I mean, cellular.
Yep, the cellular. Well, it's like here, Verizon had lag in the network, and it sucked. Now that I get ultra wideband in my backyard, it's challenging. Like where I was on Tuesday when it was having uploading problems, that wasn't on 5G ultra wideband. But in my backyard, if I would have done and I'm going to do the test out there, where I actually connect to ultra wideband, it's going to be 3 miles away, so I'm going to see how bad it is. That stuff there is faster than my coax.
So is that the definition of 5G? Faster than coax? Is that the definition of 5G?
On the Verizon side, yes. Because Verizon used to only do
definition.
No, it is not. I'm talking about.
That's what I'm asking is. Everybody keeps talking about what's real and what's fake, but nobody can set an exact bar. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm not talking about what's real.
I'm saying please set a bar. Don't talk about it like everybody in general. Set a bar. Just don't even talk about it. There's no point. If I tell you we in a race and here's the finish line, but every time we start arguing about where the finish line is at, who gives a shit? Where's the finish line?
I don't know. That's up
Zero Click says, according to Dox's Dennis, it is facing blue, smiling.
Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, I want a finish line. Somebody please give me a finish line. Please. Dear God, somebody give me one.
The what?
No radio, it will never end.
Then why?
You know
Well, I'm
what?
saying, then why are we going to argue about what's real 5G and fake 5G for the next damn 4 years?
Yep.
I don't
Okay.
I don't
I'm
yeah,
just saying.
or
It's like arguing with a woman. It don't have to make sense. She's going to argue it anyway.
I mean, it's like 5G will basically be like, when will they ever stop making steaks and eggs?
I mean, so let's go back, right?
never.
What
Oh,
was
come on.
what was supposedly the peak speed for LTE? It was 1 gig, right? In the standard.
Like about
I think
1.2.
100.
So once we exceeded it, are we no longer in LTE now, or no? Because I'm getting that on midband right now. I'm getting 1.3 to 1.8 on
No
midband.
radio, but what I'm saying is, in real world testing, we're not in real world testing, we're still pulling LTE speeds unless we are actually speed testing.
But so I'll give you an example, right? The towers that are getting 1.8 in my area are not getting 1.8 because of some new special shit. They just upgraded the backhaul. It's the same bandwidth. They just upgraded the backhaul.
It's true.
So if I'm getting 1.8, is that still fake 5G? Is what I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. Somebody give me a bar.
I don't think they know where the
radio,
bottom
but what
is.
I'm saying is that
Here. I'll just throw it to the wolves. It's when you can actually make a call over it, and it does 10 gigabits. There, end of discussion, Brandon.
So how long was LTE fake?
For its entirety.
But you know what?
You know what?
But you know
I like your answer, sir. I love your answer. I'll accept that, sir.
Radio, but if you really think about
Brandon,
it,
Brandon, you live in a city. Be quiet.
That's the realest shit I've heard in a long time, sir.
No,
here's
the carriers will always
okay.
The carriers will always fake the standard.
Brandon, you live in a city. No radio knows coming from rural America, coming from in the middle of the bumfuck nowhere in North Carolina.
Bro, he has a better connection than you.
No,
I really do though. All the carriers work harder here than they do where you are. From what I've seen.
Yeah, they're having issues currently, and I'm quite aware of them. But I will say this. T-Mobile's LTE network is awesome here. That it is. I still use it.
Okay, I have a question for EMTech. I have a question for EMTech and no radio. When will buffering end?
Never.
Bro, I understand there is a 3GPP standard, but not even the 3GPP standard was followed with LTE. Because look, if that's the case, then we should be having gigabit LTE. You know?
That was mostly bandwidth constraints, Carlos. It wasn't technological constraints. There wasn't bandwidth existing to get the peak at that time.
Yeah, both spectrum and backhaul.
Oh Jesus, Ricky! His comment was them peak speeds don't define real.
So then, Ricky, set a bar, please. Set a bar then. What's the bar?
Ricky, since you do
that's all I'm saying is somebody set a baseline.
Yeah, I want Ricky to actually set this bar.
It's like we're gonna start getting 10 gig down. They're gonna still say it's fake. We get 20 gig down. It's still fake. Where's the bar?
In Ricky's standards, and I can say it even before he does. Oh, it's fake until it does voice over NR or Voner.
Who cares?
Does high quality actually matter though?
Nope.
No, because no one's making phone calls.
Then why do y'all complain about it?
That's hey. My exact sentiments.
But the problem, Ricky, too, is you're not going to have the ultra low latency pings like everybody thinks unless you literally like have servers like next to you. You know, like that's not going to happen. If you live like where you live, you connect to Miami server. The lowest you're ever going to have ping is, you know, let's say if the connection was really solid, it's going to be maybe 11 or 10, and that's it. You're never going to have anything lower than that.
Even fiber to the prim doesn't consistently get low pings. So
Highlight Zero Cool's comment right here. Guys, if you've been in telecom for long enough, there is no bar.
There you go.
That
which
is
which is my point. Why are we arguing about what it is if there's no bar? What are we reaching for?
The carriers taught us to be like this.
We're arguing over a standard that don't exist because it will always change. So there's no point arguing about it. It is what it is.
Or if we're talking about standards, even for home broadband, the standard for home broadband is not the same no matter where you go. Bro, we got people in the U.S. that are on POTS lines.
I mean, according to the U.S. government, broadband is 25 megabits. So, I'm just saying.
Don't forget about the 3 upload.
And I get 3 upload. Oh yeah, that too. And on top of that, I agree with Wes's comment about 1 gigabit fiber. What are we supposed to say? That's fake fiber?
Exactly. Just because fiber can do 40 gigs is 1 gig fake now? That's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same argument.
AT&T does 300 megabits. Symmetrical.
Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna say that. You know what? I'm gonna be raw. Someone's getting fiber next month, and they're probably gonna get the 300 by 300 megabit plan, and they're in the chat and they know who they are.
Letters would be nice.
What, Brandon?
Never mind. 300 megabits fiber is fake fiber. It ain't damn.
Well, what's real fiber do?
No, Radio, do you remember when AT&T used to do 100 symmetrical on fiber?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And then
I bet a company here that still offers 50 symmetrical on fiber. So,
oh my god, no, Radio. Remember, it was 12 years ago when AT&T called their 300 gigapower.
Yep.
Oh, I remember that, dude. Gigapower.
Yup. And it was not even gigabit, but it was 300. And that's when Google Fiber had just started to become a thing.
Personally, I don't care. I don't care if it's 100 meg, 300 meg, 1 gig, 5 gig. If I can do everything I want to do and it works fine, I don't give a shit. If it ain't overpriced.
Oh shit! Zero Cool's comment. That made my night.
Oh damn. Oh.
Highlight that shit.
Oh damn! Hold on, there you go. Oh damn! Oh wow! Wow!
That was perfect.
That's just like we arguing over how many bars you got on your phone.
I got 2 bars, bro.
Is it working fine? Who cares how many bars you got?
But no, I know, man. It's just
now Wes and Ricky are arguing in the chat.
So hold on. So what he's saying, your ping, your ping drop is from the tech on the tower. The fiber is set already. I mean, regardless,
but fiber
bro. I mean,
ain't consistent either.
Yeah, because bro, like, okay, so my CenturyLink fiber, I get like between 1 and 3 ping, okay, but that's because I'm testing to the CenturyLink, server that's local here in Vegas. But if I test to, let's say, Phoenix CenturyLink, then it'll be 9 to 12.
Now test all the way out to Kentucky and see what happened. That shit gonna be like 50? 35, 40, 50.
Exactly.
Carlos.
So you would literally, to have super low ping, even on wireless, you would literally have to have a server in every damn city. And that ain't gonna happen, and then when you connect to a lot of these servers from gaming and all that, the ping is gonna be up to the server that you're connecting to too at the end of the day. So right now you have a fiber connection, 1 gig up, 1 gig down. Let's say your fiber is 4, so you get 4 ping. All right. Well, guess what? A lot of gaming servers that you connect to, like for your world, like your world of Tank, Ricky, that server, the lowest ping you get is 65. Even though, like, I'm getting 4 ping on my fiber, I will not get a ping lower than 65 when I connect to that game.
And it's like if I go to, like, me and Noah Radio were experimenting in a Google Meet one night. Remember when I was going to some of the gaming servers and they were in Miami or they were up in New York City, and the pings were up to 100 on my Comcast.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's one of them things. And something I want to bring to Carlos. And I'm gonna point at this on Ricky's end. Dish does standalone 5G if you're on their native network. Why is it in some areas where it is standalone? Why is the ping at 50 milliseconds?
Distance.
Exactly.
You know,
Because,
the only thing that'll change this is the edge network.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the mech,
The mech.
the mech in these nuts.
Like I don't think
Mechadies.
y'all understand just the gargantuan amount of capacity that is built into that edge network. It's insane. But there's only going to be one network that's going to do it.
And here's the other thing, right? You could be on AT&T and getting 4 pings, but the server you're pulling from is on CenturyLink, and your ping's going to get manipulated. You can't complain to your service provider because you have to look at the whole picture. Everything could be perfect on your service provider, but the other service provider for the other entity you're linking to is jacked up, but you'll still blame your service provider. That's the other problem.
Mm-hmm.
No Radio and I went back through that. We went back and forth on that.
They people put too much into blaming their service provider. There's so many pieces in the machine. It ain't just your internet provider. The only way you could completely blame your service provider is if the other end was a direct link from the same service provider in the same ring of fiber, and that just don't happen.
Ricky, so 1 to 3 ping on the phone, it's only going to happen on a speed test if it does happen. At the end of the day, when you connect to these servers, like gaming servers and all that, it won't happen, bro, unless they spend the money to upgrade their end. Regardless of servers that you connect to, bro, like on a website, no radio, what would say would be your average ping to, let's say, Google, the one that maintains, like, has, the highest maintained website and all that? What, maybe 30?
Yeah, depending.
Your lowest ping?
Yep.
Even though, like, you can get, even though your speed test shows a ping of 4 or 3.
Yep.
Yeah,
but
bro.
Just
So
like it's the same thing. People go pay for 5 gig internet, but whatever server you're pulling from only has a 1 gig up. Is that your service provider's fault?
It's like Wes pointed at me in the chat when I said about Dish. Dish is all cloud-based. Yeah, but I was trying to make a point to the people that say, oh, when the carriers go standalone, the ping's supposed to go down to 3 milliseconds. No. When
you should be happy if you get below 20 consistently, you should be happy. I mean, to be honest.
Not even that, 30.
I'm just saying, best case, if you get below 20 consistently,
yeah,
you're living in heaven.
Exactly.
Ricky, it does not matter how big the pipe is. It literally matters how close you physically are to that server and the route that your data is being the way your traffic is being routed. It has nothing to do with the pipe size.
And the servers you connect to, if they're upgraded too. If they're not, bro, then you're limited. Basically, you're limited to the end connection at your other end. That's your limitation.
It's just like
you ever wonder why the speed test started showing you your loaded ping? It's because your actual speed is your ping. All the carrier, we gonna call it a carrier. Say it's a truck. Your megabits per second is just how big the truck bed is. It's still gonna get delayed by the ping, regardless. Ping is actually your internet speed. It's the speed the truck is moving. That's why your loaded ping will spike all the way up to 300 and come back down to 60 and go up to 150. It is your megabits per second is a farce. It's irrelevant.
And one of them things that, like, I sent, remember No Radio, I sent you a screenshot one day that AT&T was routing me to Greensboro, North Carolina, all the way down here near Gainesville, Florida.
I wonder why. Greensboro is a major freaking hub for them.
Exactly.
Greensboro is where Western Electric was located when they were building all half of this technology that they're using. Greensboro is a major hub for AT&T.
It would route up there, then come back at me.
Yep.
The latency issue is why Cape-Verrier technology, because it's still a shared connection. Buffer bloat.
Well, technically, fiber is still a shared connection because it all goes back to OLT.
That's true. That's true. But
the only fiber that ain't shared is with private fiber. If you're in a residential fiber setup, you're still going back to a shared OLT.
I know you are. I know. But my experience, and this is just again my anecdotal experience. My buffer bloat when I run a buffer bloat test, even with proper router configs using the same router, AT&T fiber versus Charter's cable, my buffer bloat is significantly lower, or was significantly lower on the fiber.
Yeah, but you're still talking about ping.
That's what I'm saying. Is that
yeah.
there's still something to having fiber that gives you better buffer bloat depending on the network.
I get that, but but guess what? Less than 1% of the population even cares.
That's true. Very true.
So
it's that one guy who's a gamer. It's that one gamer who usually gets a consistent 50 ping, and that one day a week he's getting a 65, and he's calling. That's the one guy. The guy who's watching Netflix don't give two shits about none of that.
So Houston's not advertising low latencies.
Oh yeah, they can't do that because they can't guarantee it. They ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. So unfortunately, until everybody upgrades on their end, the tap, the servers that you're connecting to upgrade, everybody upgrades in general, the loaded pings will always be, they're always going to be, all over the place, bro. And the best I've seen on loaded pings, no radio, this is keeping it real, bro. It was on millimeter wave, yeah, but it was the lowest I saw was literally only like 40 something. That's it.
Damn,
you know why?
Loaded.
My cable, when it wants to act right, I can get around like a 60 to 50 loaded ping.
Exactly. So,
you know why your loaded ping is so good on millimeter wave? Because that fiber's running straight back to a hub. It's not stopping anywhere. It's not splitting anywhere. It's running straight back to a hub. That's why.
True.
Hey, EMTech, what happened? Why is a millimeter wave like the ping's a little higher than when it originally came out?
I don't know what you're talking about. I still get sub 10 milliseconds on millimeter wave.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not
like,
at
I
all.
remember when it first came out, it used to be like 3 to 4 megabits. 3 to 4 milliseconds on millimeter wave on Verizon.
I'm not getting anywhere near that low on millimeter wave.
Me neither. I'm getting at the lowest I've seen it was like 6, but usually it's around 8 to 9.
I don't think I've even seen that low, bro. I think the lowest I've seen on millimeter wave is like a 14. I've seen lower ping on N71.
hey, so there's a funny story. Millimeter wave. I thought No Radio was full of shit. He literally told me, he said one day, hey, guess what? I said, what? There's a millimeter wave site that's pointed to the woods, and I'm like, you're full of shit. And then he showed me, I'm like, oh fuck, someone screwed up.
And there's nothing in those woods either, but more woods.
I would have thought there would be something back there.
It was hilarious. There's an apartment complex across the street with nothing pointed at it.
Oh.
It's a good job on that one, Verizon. Good job.
Good job. Hey, you know what, Ricky? When that EMP hits, you won't have to worry about your dual connectivity either.
Oh!
Or your Comcast cable internet. Or your skunky fiber.
Or your truck won't run.
So it looks like we're all in agreement then. When that EMP
Oh
hits, all
Lord,
of our problems are
y'all
going to
just
be
remember
solved. We
something.
won't have
Even
anything to bitch about.
when that
The only
EMP hits, Rick is gonna call it fake too.
Oh!
Fake EMP.
Bad EMP. You're fake. You're fake.
A real would have fried everything. You didn't fry everything. My toaster still works.
No, he can make he's gonna find a way to make them eggs.
But that's the thing. How are you gonna know if the toaster works, bro, when there ain't no power to test it?
Because the power glass it's gonna be fake EMP. Fake EMP.
Yo.
Hey, no radio. Comcast is making internet backup modems. Is Spectrum doing that?
Zero
Make
cool.
what? What did you say?
Backup modems.
What
Comcast
do you
is
mean?
making backup modems.
Explain what you mean, sir.
So
Elaborate.
basically, if you lose power, you'll have internet access or an outage.
What you mean is a backup battery?
Like a backup battery, but it'll also have
Yeah.
backup cellular.
Oh, backup. Well, technically, we already do it for business accounts. We already do that.
Well, basically,
It's called a
Comcast is
cradle
going
point.
to.
It's called a
So
cradle point.
Comcast is going.
We already do that.
And Brandon, most of Comcast's lines, like here, they all have backup power supplies. Called them big ass batteries.
No, but I'm talking about like for actual residential.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
what I'm
get me
talking
wrong. I mean, if you got the money, I'm pretty sure they might figure out how to sell you a cellular backup.
Well, I mean, they
and
charge already freaking $15 for the damn modem.
No radio. Like I told you, that Comcast here, that the nodes you do it, with Spectrum. Y'all keep the nodes still stay online with battery backups
For a certain amount of time, and then after that, we're out there with a generator pouring gas in it every 4 hours.
Well, yeah, but for a certain amount of time, that's still enough. Because
But the thing is, we still don't have. So we have standbys and non-standbys. We still don't have 100% standby. So a lot of times there'll be a standby power supply near the actual node, but the entire node neighborhood may not have. So sometimes you'll have multiple power supplies in the same node. So one section of the node might still be on, and the other section be out, just because they didn't put a standby in 20 years ago. Most of those are getting converted, but yes, there are still non-standbys out there that literally, when there's no power, them amps are off. Even if the node is still running, the amps are off, so you're still dead in the water.
Tech Guy 32 says Spectrum backup batteries are rip-offs since they do not maintain them or add backup batteries. So when power goes out, our services is out.
Say what?
Spectrum Guy 32 says Spectrum backup battery are rip-offs.
I just explained that, by the way. I just explained that there are places where there is no standby, meaning it's just a passive power supply. There's no standby. So I already answered that question.
Zero Cool said, "Thank God the balloons did not have an EMP in them."
Mr. Zero Cool, you might want to talk to your DoD people again, because I'll have to talk to you behind the scenes, but it's actually we'll talk behind the scenes. Your people are not informing you correctly.
So if you see a small green box on a pole that is about, I'm gonna say it's about 15 inches by 15 inches, that's a non-standby. If you see the big green box on the pole that's like 24 inches by 20, that has backup batteries. So you might be in a neighborhood with say your neighborhood is what we call your node is a 1 mile wide area, and because of how many actives is in there, we have to have 2 power supplies. The first one may be a standby, but the second one may not be. So everybody who's getting their amplifiers powered by that non-standby will be dead, and everybody who is getting an active powered by a standby still be online. So for me, for instance, what's hilarious for me, my node is only 2 actives from my house, and it has standby. So I'll still be on, but the people that are about a mile up the road from me, they're on a non-standby. They'll be dead when I still have internet, even my neighborhood.
loaded
Mr.
and
No
unloaded
Radio.
pings. This is my cable. Loaded and unloaded ping.
Look at that 12, 44. Good. That's good loaded and unloaded, sir.
Yeah, it's actually
Surprisingly.
really good loaded and unloaded.
Still not getting my gig speed though.
So
I know. You're getting screwed over there, son.
Mr. Jason saying that with Frontier, he has fiber all day without power, then it just shuts down. I guess Frontier has backup.
Well, that's what it is. That means, so you got to realize, right? If you're on a passive optical network, there's no actives past the OLT. So as long as the OLT is on, the service works. In a cable infrastructure, you're going to have amplifiers that have to have power as well, and that amp might be a mile away from the actual node. So if it's on a different power supply, it's going to go down. Typically, fiber is going to have at least battery backup, and because it's passive, there's no active to power. So if the OLT is on and you got power at your house, you're on. Doesn't matter. You got backup battery, you're on. It's passive. There's nothing to go down.
How about them T-Mobile generators?
Oh, damn.
They better be even if their propane and EMP went off, Brandon, they still won't work.
But don't get it wrong. We are swapping out non-standbys pretty much every chance we get. I just did too.
Oh, wow.
Every chance we get, we taking them out. Mainly when if we do a node split, they're already going ahead and putting in a standby with the node split. So,
what were you gonna say, EM Tech?
That I got to give T-Mobile credit. They're putting backup. They're putting generators at almost every single site, from what I can see.
Yeah, they're putting them at every site here as well.
Yeah, they're doing it here too.
And if it's a Crown Castle site, Crown Castle, even if T-Mobile doesn't put one, Crown Castle is putting a shared generator at most of these sites as well, where all three carriers are on one generator.
They just did that at one of the sites near me. There used to be a Verizon only generator, and Sprint was on it, and then they're putting in a second generator because AT&T is adding to the T-Mobile conversion in the Verizon that's there, and there's a transfer switch that they just put in that's got T-Mobile and AT&T on it.
Oh, Mr. Zero Cool, you found the information. I told you your people didn't update you.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So what I was told was correct.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
Oh,
Nope.
Hey,
we'll talk about it behind the
cellular in your area.
We're talking about the Heine. The Heine.
All right.
the Heine. I like that.
The Heine.
They were floating over going, hi. It was like, nah.
Nah, they were just giving me some good N71 connection. They were helping my T-Mobile service.
Hey man, US Cellular's got 40% market share here, according to my inside contact at the Death Star. So
that's what happens.
You're in a very good area for US Cellular.
That's what happens when the other carriers don't want to build or can't build because some other small company is already there using that channel.
Yep. T-Mobile suffers greatly because T-Mobile uses both, or T-Mobile. US Cellular has N41 and N71.
Yep.
Look at what Ricky said.
Squirrels in cages.
Oh my god.
They got like the little wheel, bro. They're running them like a hamster wheel.
Like a hamster, bro. The light bulb is
like
on.
Like that hamster. That's funny.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's almost midnight.
Almost. It's past that here.
Oh, and the easterns of the time is almost 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Carlos, are you eating again? Just out of curiosity?
I cannot confirm or deny that, my friend.
He's probably eating some of that Heine food.
He's what?
No. In and out.
Triple rice.
Bro, In and Out is literally Chuck Ronald's dollar menu, bro.
Yeah, right, bro.
Oh,
Get out of here.
yeah,
With
get
that
out of
bull, bro.
here. Get out of here.
That's what I heard
Oh,
too,
come on,
though.
bro. Come on, bro. Get out of here with that bull, bro. Bro, with your water burgers, bro. Get out of here with that bull. Now, well, what do you guys say? You guys ready to call it a night? When we move over to the Google Meets of the world?
Yeah,
Yep.
I gotta head to work. So
What do you think, Mr. No Radio, Mr. Brandon?
Let's head over to the G.
All right, guys. So we're gonna end this, guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We appreciate Mr. Sneed letting us run the show and have some fun. You know, while he was departed and swerving.
He was speeding, huh? He was speeding.
Yeah, he was speeding, bro. He was speeding like a jackrabbit, bro.
Like a jackrabbit.
But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Dang, no radio. What's going on over there, bruh?
He's having connection problems.
Connection.
Appreciate you guys. Oh, you back?
He's back.
Okay,
Hit the
so
like
let's
button, share this.
there you go. We appreciate you guys for tuning in to this SMT podcast here on the February of 10th of the world. Well, it's 11 in the East Coast, but we appreciate y'all. Remember to hit that like button, and if you haven't shared this to your favorite social medias, go ahead and share it already. Damn it, share it. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you better hit that button, hit that bell so you're notified when Sneed uploads content. And also, guys, we appreciate the Patreon and the YouTube members of SMT. You know, we really appreciate the love and support. We appreciate the super chats of the night and the buy me coffees. You know, Sneed needs that coffee so he can be cracked out. You know, making content. And also, guys, and EM, send it home, bro. EM,
oh
are
boy,
you still
that's
here?
asking a lot. That's asking a lot.
Come on, you got to send it home, bro.
All right, give me hashtags in the chat. I wanna hashtag save the bear. Hashtag what is it?
Ravioli gang.
No, it's too late for Ravioli Gang.
Everything.
Hey, never too late.
Hashtag
True life,
EMP Gang. Hashtag Skunky Gang. Whatever you want. Throw those hashtags in the chat and
True
have
life,
a
crew.
great night, boys. We'll see you later.
All right, no radio. Take it to the end.
We out, fellas.
Peace.